Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another. What was that face? Welcome to another exciting episode of HeroesHearth Fight Night. My name's Halorin, joined by the real Josh Jhow Howard, and it's a new day here at Fight Night. Yeah, we got two new teams rolling.
Yeah, you know, we've had some people defend it, and then they gave it up. Then we had some new people come in, and they defended it, and they said, you know what? Albert Halorin Haley III Jr., we're done. We're backing on out.
Besides the third part, you know, that's me. So if you guys are here for the first time, if you're jumping in, watching on YouTube or whatever, you know, source of your choice, we like to do a little thing called Fight Night here. Every couple of weeks, two teams duke it out throughout the course of the Best of 5 series. Our lovely community would donate bits, and that goes to a pot that the players play for. 25% of the bits accrued goes to either team, and then the remaining 50% will go to the winner, should they choose. The winner's presented with a choice. They either take the pot and leave, at which point they would not be able to return for another 3 episodes, or they leave the money in the pot and we'll see them in 2 weeks so they can continue to accrue their winnings. But if they lose the next match, then oof.
It's almost all or nothing, you know, in those situations. You'll still get some. You'll still get some, but you don't get the whole enchilada. And I can tell you, man, an enchilada is something you don't want to pass up. Only eating a half of one, no bueno.
I like the Chipotle chicken bowl these days. That's kind of been my life. We've had a real interesting narrative develop over the course of Fight Night. You know, Team Feed them, they come out, they dumpster everybody. Hostie's like, you know, when a worthy challenger appears, whatever. And then we have another team roll in. Old Macho Man. His team played and won a few times, and then they jumped out. So now we have 2 new challengers. It's going to be Team Good Guys taking on Close to Death. The first of which features some players that you may very well remember. It's going to be interesting.
Well, you know, let's just name off a few, okay? Deagle Dan goes by a name that's been around in Heroes for a long time. Apparently it's an alias, I found out. We're not going to give him up just yet. Unaverted, Legacy, Noah. All these people have been springing up a lot lately. But then there's one. There is but one. Some would say that we're long-lost relatives because we look a lot alike. No, not kidding. But he's from Europe, and I'm from the United States. And they're not connected, okay? But somehow we are. BKB, the man who made it over here to the land of the States, a.k.a. rapping his way through life right now.
You know,
it's also on there.
Workhorse was telling us BKB's out here in the Big Apple, just like dropping 16 bars. Like, I would never have expected that. I want to hear some of his stuff. I'm excited for it. On the other side, we got Close to Death. Keenan, I know this guy. He's a cool dude. I think he's in the chat too. What's going on, Keenan? Cookie Man, Blood Splat. That's not the most, you know, You don't want to be one. You kind of don't want to be a blood splat, but maybe he's like, the other people. They're going to be blood splatted.
Blood splat is a little weird sounding. Bringing back some thoughts of Game of Thrones that I've been watching some people go splat. It's a little, what do you say? It creates a lot of visuals, man. Those aren't the type of visuals I like.
He's a flex, or they are a flex player, so I'm hoping we see some explosive action on him. Red Robot and then Huberman round out that team. So both of these teams are in a position where, they got to win the hearts and minds of the fans and start to make a name for themselves here at Fight Night. And then maybe one of these teams will draw the interest of one of the reigning champs who, took the pot and left. Maybe we could see them return. Maybe. But both of the teams are ready. We're going to jump into game number one.
BKB on YouTube.
Oh, is he out there?
Oh, he's got a music video and everything.
Oh, damn.
I'm watching it right now.
Well, there's the other thing you could be watching. I'm just going to put that out there, There's this game playing. Thanks, Xander. Thanks for we're already seeing some bits roll in, by the way. Sit in Texas, how's it going, man? Plevy, appreciate the support. Again, all the bits end up going to the players in one way or another. 25% goes to each team. Each fight night, the winning team is given the choice of either leaving the remaining 50% in the pot, and then we'd see them in 2 weeks, or they take the pot and leave. At which point they would not be able to return for 3 episodes or 6 weeks.
Dude, some of the Bitterino is already coming in right out of the gate.
I like it.
Texas and Pelev. We appreciate you. I'm still watching the BKB video as we get going. Look, I can tell you one thing about these teams is that, some of these teams, they let their hair down. Unlike BKB in that video where his hair's tied up in a bun.
What do you mean letting your hair down?
You know exactly what I mean, okay?
Yeah, I do.
But anyways, they like to get a little wild. They like to run some crazy stuff. And, Samuro is definitely in play. But, look, Maev, Zeratul, we know that's not going to happen. The Genji band says no high octane here. But a Nubrak loves to get in there. Red Robot said pew pew.
I like it. The bands are interesting. You can definitely see where the mindset is for both of the teams. They're not trying to get ganked in rotation.
They're running solo ABBA.
You think so?
100%. You don't pick Junkrat and Jahan unless you're running solo support ABBA there. 100. It'll get banned in the second ban phase. 100%. I'll put 500 bits on the line.
Wow. I like it. Cookie Man's out here at the Rexar pick. You see that every day, Hanzo. Hawkeye made it back into the latest Avengers movie, presumably. Are we getting to see the caster game? You guys are talking smack last time. I wouldn't want to do that to Josh. Josh is my friend.
Yeah, he doesn't want to pump up my ego any more than it already is, because he knows, he's like, well, I can't let you guys just have all the glory.
That's not what I meant.
Yeah, it is. And Ross M. Erickson. Ross M. Erickson. Oh, that's an E. M. Erickson came out with 1,000 bits. Fight Night. 313 Wicked Kitten. I see you. GT Mythic Beast 100. We see you as well.
Really appreciate it, guys. Sylvanas, your girl can't come out to play this game. She got banned. Anna. So no Abathur ban. Do you think we see Abathur in the 3-4 if you're still confident about this?
Maybe in the end, but this is the 2 picks. Like, if you need solo support Abathur,
I don't know. Tyrande, is she an assassin now?
Yeah, she's an assassin. She's definitely an assassin.
Oh, got it. See, like I said, I wouldn't want to do that to my friend. He's my friend.
Look, all I gotta say is 2 weeks from now, we might replay this clip at this very moment in 2 weeks.
I actually forgot about the whole trash talking thing. They haven't mentioned it on Discord. My bad. I forgot. Now I remember that.
You call it trash talk. I call it dumpster talk. Okay, dumpster.
Oh, that's a new.
That's what would happen.
Skin. Wow, man. They're coming out with all kinds of content.
Diva.
They got new avatar skins that look a lot like Diva. You know?
They do look. You know what? We're not going to go there because then I just thought about what avatar sometimes kind of resembles. That's taking it to a whole nother world.
Oh,
this ain't a whole new world.
3,000 bits from Tensori. Time to dump and run. Y'all have fun. I'm looking forward to the replay tomorrow. Thanks for the contribution, my friend. And how's it going, Kagiri? The cat exception's real. So
Diva versus Rexar. Is this real?
I gotta preface. I can't just read off the cuff. Like some of these comments, like dump and run.
Is this Junkrat solo? Rodiva solo. What is Rodiva?
I was wondering the same thing.
Is this Junkrat solo? Rodiva solo?
I gotta say, looking at these comps, I definitely like Close to Deaths more, just because I understand what it's supposed to do. Like, if someone catches an impale from a Nubarak, that should be their whole ass, not half, not a portion, the entirety. Just off the follow-up lockdown and burst alone. But here we go. Game number 1 on the left. Team Good Guys. We got Noah here on Rainer. Unaverted is playing Junkrat. Legacies on Tyrande. BKB is out here spitting the hot bars with Johanna and Deagle Dan on Diva. I get it now. Okay.
You know, if I could type in all chat, I would type F right now for all the people that thought I actually meant Row. Okay? Keenan's going to be on Jaina. Huberman going to be on Stukov. I don't know which angle this camera's taking.
Whoa,
Red Robot's going to be on a Nubarak. Blood Splat on Hanzo. Cookie Man on Rexar. That's close to death right now. They're close to each other in the bot lane.
Production value. We out here. Enhance. BKB finds the W key. Early Iron Skin. Really worried about the double impale because you gotta respect the Stukov. It's hard to hit Iron Skin if you're silenced. So I'm really curious to see how BKB handles that in these little like neutral poke instances.
So right now the game plan is showing itself. Look, they're not doing solo support Abathur, but they got a plan, okay? Right now they're using the Junkrat and the Johanna top mid. They're running a 2 or 3 person bot lane, pairing the support with the Ray, bringing the Diva down. So they're going to 1-1-3, the rare 1-1-3. I was going to say, you don't draft Junkrat and Johanna unless you got something up your sleeve. So this is a very unique strategy. See how this plays out here, something we don't see too often.
It feels like Good Guys are trying to play around their opponents more than run through their face, which seems to be the game plan for Close to Death. And that's personally the way I like to play this new game, Hero Storm, that just came out. Cookie Man gonna have Keenan rotate around Wascally Wabbits, but oh no, Noah and Legacy over here. Plot twist. Surprise. I think we might see some action down here in the bot lane. That's a stun. Knocks him out of that.
Apparently, if you win, you've got to take the pot with you at least once. You can't take it, you can't run and gun this.
I hope not.
At a approximately, hold on. At approximately 48 seconds into the video, BKB is dancing next to a giant-sized Mario.
Get the hell out of here, Josh. Stop.
I can't. I'm telling the truth.
No way, man.
I think we should screenshot it and just put it on the thing. 48 seconds in.
I was wondering when the return to this siege camp was going to show up. Cookie Man's going to bite off a little bit more than he can chew. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. Well, I mean, they knew that they were going for that camp earlier.
You can't let it happen. You would say you hate to see it, but you hate to let it happen, okay? And right there, they let it happen. Now this is where the thing comes. This is kind of like a Dragonshire style, right? Except it's inverted. Right now, they're inverting all the structures, bringing them from up to down. They're raising them each step here.
They inverted Cookie Man's face. Red Robot comes down here, gets the impale. Diva has the full bar. Can drop the mech and the beat, should the situation call for it. A little bit less than a half level lead afforded themselves off of First Blood. And again, just the macro decision of seeing Team Good Guys take down one of the siege camps and then they just leave. And Cookie Man's like, oh, I'm just going to go investigate. I'm Rexar, and I'm going to go investigate with my face instead of Misha.
It's a pretty big face, man. Old Deagle's trying to get the flanky dank here, get the body block in, but those minions did a number on that health bar, sitting on that mech explosion. Would like to keep that a little bit longer.
Ooh, Red Robot not getting the favorable end of that trade. He just tried to show up and present himself in the harassment poke from Diva and Raynor. A bit substantial for his health bar. Eagle then gets interrupted off of the turn-in. 39 already in the bank for Team Good Guys. Eagle Dan retreats.
This is a fun one, as they're going to dive on into Noah and instantly healed up. Misha goes in, gets a stun. Nothing happens to anybody. They realize most of their damage is in Jaina, and I look at the minimap, and Jaina's like, well, guys, I'm trying to double soak against Johanna and a Junkrat. Now that they've won the lane, good luck, because you're getting collapse on bottom.
Jaina got real southern at it. I'm up here trying to clean up their lanes now. Cookie Man again as Rexar eating some damage. Misha's doing the same though. Red Robot looking for the burrow, looking for the impale. Still no Jaina. Turning in gems up top. Junkrat in the mid lane. I don't think they really win this poke war, but meanwhile, Team Good Guys gonna go ahead and get the first set of web weavers.
Yeah, old Jaina sitting out there taking them out back, and looks like they're gonna put the bear down. That's it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but sometimes you get a little long in the tooth. You got to take care of business. There's gonna be the extra slow time, by the way. Keenan says, Deagle Dan, you're already slow. How about you're more slower?
I feel like, a lot of burst damage coming out of Keenan, but you put that on Diva. Best case scenario is you just break Diva out of the mech, but you've committed to being in Raynor's range that entire time. It's good. Just, could be a little spicy. But first set of web weavers already barreling through here. The siege camp picked up earlier, afforded a ton of siege damage already, but Hanzo, Bloodsplat's doing a real nice job of cleaning this bad boy up. That's going to be a stun. There's the boot. Deagle Dan with the big boy booty bump body blocks. Impale, Red Robot lives to fight another day.
He's kind of lucky there. BKB is just walking in saying, well, look, there's nothing you can really do about this. We softened this up. So the 1-1-3 split opened up the bot lane. That's going to be first structure going down. That means 10 going to be here a little quicker. You mentioned old Jaina's getting those turn-ins already, sitting on 10 gems.
Hey, Josh.
0.
Hey, did you know that the members of Close to Death have been friends for 3 years?
Get out of here. 3?
It's just a rumor, man. Yeah. I could be wrong. That's cool, though.
Where the hell? How did they know BKB this whole time?
Close to Death, the team in red that BKB's playing, not BKB. What?
Wait a minute.
Somebody might have been in it there.
Why did they switch teams?
Oh, Lord. We're out here halfway, not even through game number 1. Can we get some Mac and Meats or something? Roll G. I mean, Close to Death, they get their first set of web weavers. Good for them, but they don't have their heroics, so they find themselves in a situation where the lion's share of the value could be cleaned up for free. Misha not out here living their best life. Cookie Man, Blessio comes out Captain America from BKB. A little bit of irony there. That's going to be the old Condemn to follow up. And Pogo vaulted to his death.
Woo! I mean, that's a rough one. I mean, look, they didn't have 10. They got the turn in. They're like, we ain't got 10. They just put Diva in the mech. I don't know if it's exactly the one. Oh! That swipe almost did it in. It ended up doing it anyways. As we see Deagle Dan going in, Keenan walking away with about $1.75. Can't even buy a soda for that much anymore. What the hell?
Cookie Man has to keep his eye on the ball. Cookie Man, they treat him like the Pillsbury Doughboy. He sticks that stomach like, whoo! Like they're looking to blow him up every time. Misha is not doing enough zoning. Nice burrow there to avoid the stun. That could have gotten awkward. But just some measured, precise engagements from Team Good Guys. You can see they're playing. Like they isolate someone, They coordinate their buttons at the right time. Bless shield and you're gone.
JoJo out here, the lurking arm goes down. Instead, BKB able to make it out. Turns right around, hits him with the lunar flare, drops a stun on him. Dropping bows right now. Deagle Dan, all elbows right there on the little short nubs of the D.Va. Still get the Misha down, trying to track this down. Gonna put one in the backside. Noah says, pew, yep.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more value than Deagle Dan's getting out of D.Va right now. Like, you just see close to death spending a lot of time, abilities, and resources on D.Va's max health bar, let alone D.Va themselves, so they're out here actively trading with an illusion of a health bar. Meanwhile, Raynor and Junkrat are just having the time of their lives. They gotta adjust their strategy, man. They gotta get on someone else.
Had the time of my life.
Damn.
And
we're out here like
something. I swear.
Gorgeous.
Lord, it's true. And I owe it all to you.
Ooh. I owe it all to this next set of web weavers coming in here and give us something else to talk about. 13 is here.
Let's give them something to talk about.
Oh boy, Red Robot looking for the potential engagement, but without the level 13, he's really out there on an island. But it's not just Wilson the volleyball out there waiting for him. You better get the hell out of there.
Right now, Keenan and team, they're poking Doken right here, but you can see Unaverted giving them the nades, man. When those balls are bouncing, you don't want them to hit you in the face. You got to get out of there, back out, get to cover. Right now, Webweaver's still pushing bottom as the blizzard comes down. Red Robot with the old flanky dank here, the big flanky dank.
Let's hear some voice comms if we can. I'm curious to see how that's going.
Red.
Janet's really far forward.
Yeah. I'm on red.
Yeah.
I'm just going in here. Okay.
I'm hitting the building.
That's my bad. I trolled.
No, you're good. I'm hitting the bear.
No heals for 5.
They're all slow.
Bear's dead.
Look at Jaina. Jaina's slowed.
It's too far.
Yeah,
I see it now. Yeah. Look at these guys on me. Kill these idiots.
Yeah, sure. I'm on.
I'm 1 HP.
Wow, you're 1.
I think we can just kill
Alright, I'm 1 HP currently.
Hanzo slowed. He's done.
I can't.
I can poke him. Okay.
That's just so far.
That's cool. That's fine.
I'm hitting.
Okay.
Watch the new barrel.
I have cleanse.
We're walking away. That's bear down. Bear's done. I mean.
Sure.
Do easy, can.
Did you hear my man say, kill these idiots?
You know, I didn't want to say anything, and it was like normally one of those things, like, I'm not sure, I'm just going to ignore it. And then I look over at chat, and they heard it too. I'm like, yeah.
Well, it wasn't just you, it wasn't just me. Damn. Good guys out here telling us how they really feel. But close to death are going to be able to hang on to that bottom keep. You saw the idea. They're trying to punish the overextension, but a nice Q there from Raynor stops Misha from getting involved. Boss is going to get snapped up. There is enough for a set of web weavers. Level 16, not yet here for Team Good Guys. This could be a potential avenue back into the game.
Good guys, all right. Yeah. Well, look, you got to keep or fort down mid. You got the Siege Giants pushing all the way down to that. As Blood Splat says, that's a nice blessed shield you got out there. I'd be afraid if I jump over the wall. Mobility, by the way. Overwatch Heroes, by the way.
I mean, so why did they get off of this? They get the boss, to get the set of web weavers. Level 16 isn't here. They have like a 20-second window to really try to make something happen here so they can fight on even talent tiers. What are they going to be able to pull off? Riptire comes out, shreds the minion wave, takes some sizable damage off of the web weaver. This top fort should go down by the end of this, but level 16 fast approaching. And just some... and they hold on to the fort, actually. What am I talking about?
That defense matrix, by the way, I've never really seen anybody run this, but it's the bigger size and the slow at 7. Not normally the one that I see, but the Stukov making the play, getting the root there onto Diggity Dan. He's not going to make it out of there. JoJo just says, can I get out of here? I'd like to play with you guys, but it smells funny in here.
See, like that's what I'm talking about. We see close to death. You know, they get their engagement, they get their silence, they get their burrow and stuff on D.Va. D.Va's a mech, no less. So they spend a good 3 to 5 seconds just kind of like in attack position for a fake health bar. It's already back, and now Keenan's out here eating a cookie damage, has to back away. BKB says DE leaded to your Jaina, but it's a 1-for-1 trade.
Forward. Everybody says, look, Zul'jin, give him these axes, and Cookie Man says, hold up, wait a minute. And just walked right in there and gave it just about every single one of them to that Tyrande.
The whole rack. Give
rack?
It didn't seem like Tyrande was too interested, and yeah, here we are. Half level to level 16, close to death, showing that they can get a takedown, that they can do something and get some offense going their way. You still have all your keeps still in the game. In this new game, Hero Storm, it just came out, but plenty of gems to turn in for Team Good Guys. Red Robot can only idly watch. Level 16. Do they want to overextend and potentially be without that talent? Misha gets away.
Is that the rare Mackin fact? Did you know? Hold on. McIntyre's favorite Avenger is Thor, because whenever he strikes, he always creates a cloud.
I see where his sensibilities lie. I'm more amazed at that picture. That is an image right there. What a beautiful man. Can I just say that was if he doesn't have a Mackingasm, he's got one now. I was gonna put that one out there. But
the way this game is going, I'm about to have a Mackingasm.
Hey, BKB, not really worried about their positioning as the Blessed Shield, Iron Skin available to them. We've only really seen one time where a stun lock turned into a silence that netted meaningful offense, but it was again on a D.Va mech. I feel like this composition has a lot of merit. They just haven't been able to find the opportunities to execute with it.
Right now, it should be the first keep of the game going down. See if Red Robot and team want to take a fight, because there's no way that thing's standing at the end of this. BKB walks forward, says hello. I'd like to do a rap video with you. Would you please join me?
Riptire going out there. Hits the high jump on Bloodsplat's face. He's like, ow. Overwatch hero, by the way. Rotation towards mid. Keenan spots that out. Eagle Dan gets poked in the back. He's like, ow. They lose one keep. They don't give up. You know, they don't give a bunch of takedowns. They're still in this game.
What is a
Deagle? They gotta worry about catapults. A Desert Eagle. It's a gun.
Yeah, but what if it was actually Diagle?
Then we truly be living in the darkest timeline.
You know, if you don't know, now you know. Look, man, 20 is almost here. You got enough gems if you're on the side of close to death. You got to think, do we fight? And the answer is probably yeah, because if you don't fight, there's no Iron Skin on BK Bibble. He's getting a little bit low. Misha not able to get on that. But look, even if you get a turn in now, you just fight into 20. So this just buys you time to get on even talent tiers. You only got 4 in the bank beyond that. So it's a little awkward, you know, at some point you're just like, let's just get to 20, else we get choked out. So it's like, all right, let's turn in. Okay.
I mean, they are well within YOLO territory at this point, because by the time the Web Weavers show up, level 20 could very well be here. It's on pace to do exactly that. Level 20 is now here for the Web Weavers really present themselves, and they had to rotate down and deal with the siege camp on their keepless bottom lane. So what position are they really going to be able to make something happen? Let's hear what the Close to Death has to say going in this critical moment of game number 1.
I just got chunked. I have to leave.
Back to the right. I'm on the bad spot. That's it.
Just back out, we're fine.
Pressure, just come back there.
Cooning Raynor so we can get out. Burn Jhow if you can.
Move to the right, don't let them in. Move to the right. Make them retreat. Good stun.
I think they're gonna finish me.
They're going for the end.
They're going for the end.
Yeah, that's it.
Ouch. I mean,
it looked like that Riptire just smacked Jaina right in the back of the head because she just like face planted and got sent out. I like how they're like, peel this Rainer, and then everybody's like, but I'm collapsing. They're like, burn the Johanna, and they're like, oh god, dang it, they probably got indestructible. They're like, just survive. I think they're trying to end me. It's like, no, man, they're actually going to end the game whether they kill you or not.
Yeah,
like, you did, dog.
He did. I mean, that looked like it hurt. I mean, that's my armchair, casual. It's just like, they went in. It was all on the line. And as we get into their voice comms, you see Jaina just phase out of existence. Just like, I don't know. They had a comp that could potentially do some work. Again, I just ring the bell of you're in here heavily engaging on the Diva mech. And it's like, even if you blow up the Diva mech, there are iframes where you can actually get the kill. And meanwhile, Junkrat and Rainer have been actively eating you alive. It's just, I get it. It's tough because what's your other option? If everyone's positioned correctly, it's like, what, we go on to Johanna? She hits her D key. Like, what happens then? And it's just, you gotta dive and you gotta blow somebody up. You need Impale and Burrow to hit. You need Misha Stun to hit, and you need the Stukov Silence afterwards. And somebody's gotta go home. I actually would have rather seen Ring or Frost. What did the water elemental do that game?
Wait a minute, there was a water elemental?
Exactly. That thing did about as much damage as you and I did. Like, we had some barbed words. But damn.
Yeah, that's about all they did. They were about 3 letters short of damage.
That water elemental was full one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest status. Just not super useful. You got one good
fall on your ass.
You get a one good hop. You pivot.
Wait a minute. How many of those have you seen?
Huh?
How many of those have you seen?
I saw one just then. But it was too hot.
Look, I gotta say, like they were pretty all in on the Keenan Jaina, and dude was super aggressive. I'll say this though.
Keenan does work. Keenan does.
The 1-1-3 setup to get the early structure damage to get the first 4 to the game, set up the bottom lane push with that Siege Giants, which bought time during the objective push from the red team. And it's like, all right, well, we kind of lost out on the other lanes because we lost this. And the bottom lane turned into the catapults down there, and it turned into XP. So the 1-1-3 split, look, man, if you look at the long con, they got it.
Yeah, it's just there were some key moments in that game. Like, yeah, the Cookie Man, rubbernecking, looking over at the siege camp with his face. That's not going to help, especially when you've seen that's what they're looking for. And when you have a comp that's seemingly built around, Jaina doing a ton of damage. When you just have her, like, soaking waves outside of all the initial engagements, then you effectively don't have kill potential at the beginning.
Would you say they still haven't found what they're looking for?
I mean, they're going to look for their win in game number 2. We're going to Battlefield of Eternity. I think they can definitely find it. I don't know. Like, if I had to do that over again, if I was him, I would have had Rexar rotating between mid and top or something. Like, they just need to have Jaina involved. Wherever the enemy team was, Jaina needed to be there harassing.
Got him.
And she wasn't. So Diva just was able to do whatever the hell she felt like.
Now, look, Anubarak's banned out. They said no more of the Anubarak. Okay, that was enough for them to. It's like, all right, look, we want to fight. It's like, yeah, but one of them's Cocoon. It's like, also could open the door for a Genji. Genji's like, well, I want to go in. It's like, well, I'm in a Cocoon. It's like, all right, well, we're gonna let you die. We'll wait for you to come back, and that's pretty much all we can do for you. It's pretty much how that works.
Samuro, the word's out. Somebody's got a Samuro in Team Good Guys that might not get to see some action. The research is in. Gengo's going to get taken off the board. Was there a character you saw in game number 1 that would warrant an early ban in this situation? No?
Maev's about to come out, though. There's no way Maev doesn't get snap locked here.
Damn. That's what happens when you have these pocket picks and people are worried about them. The ban slots that are normally reserved for meta-conscious characters get snapped up early. So the value's definitely there out of all that Samuro play that's apparently been going on.
Snap.
That can get ugly too on Battlefield of Eternity. I like it. I like it.
I'm scared now.
For who?
My Evan team.
Yeah.
And Malfurion. And Hanzo.
Ice Block isn't there anymore, buddy.
Who?
Now again, this is shaping up to be a composition for Close to Death that is heavily hinging on their ability to execute. Because if Diablo hits a Shadow Charge and an Overpower, and there's the Tyrande Stone of Hunter's Mark to follow up, that's your ass. That's 100%. But if they don't have the follow-up there, if they don't have all the key components and elements involved, then Hanzo hits his D key, he's cool. Maev does his Dominic Doll's backflip, she's out.
Did we just make a Olympics gymnastics reference?
Yeah.
How many people are going to know that?
Dude, when have I ever made a reference that concerned myself with how many people's going to... I'm out here dropping 3 seashells references.
What?
Look, man, best of the best starring Eric Roberts.
This is a no tank comp. Double support.
I'm actively just dropping names. There's no reference. There's no beginning. It's just best of the best starring Eric Roberts.
Well, they're dropping their tank for double support with a Falstad on Battlefield of Eternity and a Valera.
Now see, this is an instance where keeping it real might go wrong. Team Good Guys is out here.
Wait, which one is keeping it real? Both of them are getting a little wild.
Team Good Guys is out here, let's just call it what it is.
Insane?
Close to Death got rocked in game number 1. Cool guys, but Team Good Guys walked in there with 2 shoes and walked out with 1. And Close to Death got a new one right between the butt cheeks. That's how game number 1 went down. Let's just be real. But to go into game number 2,
the giggles of the admin.
But when you go into game number 2 with no front line against Diablo, Tyrande, Li Ming, Darth Bane, I think there's going to be some more stolen shoes. I think Close to Death is going to gift the shoe back.
But what if Cookie Man just dies all the time on the Valera? Like, how will that even work? I mean, you're playing a Valera into a Hanzo that what is this a new game mode? What the hell is this?
This is that new game Hero Storm just came out. On the left side, it's the good guys. Deagle Dan's on Kerosene, BKB, so on Falstad, Noah is looking to Bungee Core people with Maev, Unaverted's out here slinging arrows with Hanzo, and in Legacy, you might wish you had Ice Block again pretty soon on Malfurion.
the Falstad's even going hammer. What in the? I don't know what's happening. Look, Red Robot on Diablo. Look, Red Robot. If you lose this game, I don't want to say I'm blaming the Diablo, but I might blame the Diablo. Okay.
Like, this is definitely one of those, like, put some respect on my name type. Like, if Close to Death loses this game for any reason, it's not a good look. In my humble opinion. But we'll find out. Red Robot. Eating damage. Keenan.
He did.
Keenan's like, ask about me.
Tyrande and Yrel both picked the same level 1 talent. That's impressive.
Wait, what?
Look at the icon. Look at Cookie Man. He's running for his life. Blood splats like, I'm good. Look, if BKB gets more than 40 stacks this whole game on that Q build, either Close to Death decides, guys, let's run it down, or this game is like a 30-minute game. Like, I don't know how that works here.
It's gonna be wild. There's the overpower, there's the shadow charge, and the stun to follow up execution's there. I'm telling you, man, Close to Death. Team Good Guys. Alright. These are some small-ass health bars out here to be playing against Tyrande, Diablo, Li Ming.
Look, man, I asked Bahamut, the young Falstad, the other day what his favorite dessert was, and he hit me with cookies. He didn't say a specific cookie. He just said cookies. I was a little disappointed in that, as Noah is disappointed in that engagement. Well, what's your favorite dessert?
My favorite dessert.
Probably vanilla ice cream.
Listen.
Is it?
I don't know, man. My favorite dessert? I'd say cheesecake. Just like a plain cheesecake.
Ooh, I love plain cheesecake. That's my favorite.
Like, don't put anything on top of it, nothing like that. No fanciness. Just, you know.
I agree.
Give me a really good cheesecake.
New York style cheesecake, OP.
Alright, see? You get it.
Alright, Air Ally picked up by Kharazim, so Valyr's got to engage into double visibility, okay? This is going to be a little awkward. We'll see how this goes as both teams picking up their Shaman camps. And even, look at this, Hand of Freedom by Yrel. Grant an allied hero 50% movement speed and remove all slows and roots from something we haven't seen in a long time.
Both of these teams definitely have no small amount of experience. You see the ShamWow camps getting picked up at the exact right moment. Race is going to be on. Halftime show gets kicked off. Actually, Team Good Guys slightly ahead in the overall race. The Shamumu camps have been picked up. We see the rotation. Close to Death are looking to defend. What kind of magic can they make happen after these Shamomo camps are gone?
I don't know, but right now it seems like the blink isn't happening. They're scared. Falstad coming down. I'm scared for his life. Red Robot, he's not scared of nothing. He's never scared of nobody for nothing and never going to happen. Noah's going to go ahead and use that vault out, walk away with 100 health as he's going to go and try and track down Legacy's like, look, man, these wings don't fly. But my ragdoll.
Bop.
Ooh. Oh,
Huberman didn't believe. Huberman did not believe, because if that stun was there from Tyrande afterwards, that monk is gone. That monk is absolutely gone. To only lose what they lost, Good Guys got away with one, but they're still going to come away with the first immortal. What?
Easy mode. Easy mode. You know what else is easy? Donating bits. You know what the bits do, Albert?
What do they do, Josh?
I was really hoping you could remind me. I actually forgot.
You know, these players put a lot of time into still playing this game at a very high level. We all love Heroes of the Storm. We all love competitive heroes. You know, we do Fight Night as a thanks to these teams and give us something to really enjoy and watch. All the bits that are accrued over the course of the best of 5 goes to the teams. If you have extra bits to spare, What better way to say thanks to these teams?
If you had their PO box, would you send them a? What the hell? He ran right in there off the top rope, got picked up in midair and body slammed. See if they can make something else happen, but Balira's already bought him. But you know, what were we talking about? Bits?
I think Close to Death was just too shocked. Like, you see the circle, you're like, wait, Falstad isn't really dropping in like this. And yet, like, he should have promptly been deleted. That's one of those freeze frame, like, wait, stop right there. That's me. You're probably wondering how I got here. For him to be able to walk away, I don't know, man. You gotta ring those up.
Speaking of ringing them up, Hooperman's getting that head rung. Is Maev coming in there? Noah making plays. He's got resets for days, man.
No.
Look, I'm going to tell you something, man. I've watched a lot of Heroes, and I mean a lot of Heroes, and I've seen it from the high level to the low level and everything in between. I have never, ever, this is the first time in the history of ever that I've seen this Falstad build.
What is going on? So they're out here gathering Storm and Static Shield. Look, Static Shield is good, man.
Look, here's the thing. I kind of get it. Like, I kind of get it, right?
No tank. When you have no tank at all, double support.
Look, I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying it's the first time I've ever seen it. Ever. Okay? Ever. Forever? Forever, ever? Ever? I'm sorry, Miss Halorin. Woo! I am for real.
Oh, boy.
Never meant to pick this Falstad build.
Yes, we
I
did.
apologize 1,000 deaths.
Again. Hooperman out here catching arrows to the back of the face. Mighty Gus, BKB said, get yourself involved. Gonna get his goose cooked. Or is he? If somehow BKB makes it out of this, are you kidding me? 2 heroes down now on the side, up close to death, and it's a full-on retreat. Keenan's out here getting cooled off by Maev's fans. 3 heroes down. Ouch.
Red Robot, those are some nice souls, man, but they gotta go. Okay, they gotta go.
BKB flew in there so casual. Just like, hey. Just like slid in the DMs. Just all lowercase. In the chat, I just want to see hey. Just H-E-Y, lowercase.
Ooh, can we put a period at the end of it?
No punctuation at all. Because you gotta be cool. Like, you don't want to expend a lot of energy. You want to use capitalization point. Like, you know, you're being a lot more chilled than that.
I don't know. I see something about, you know, upside down Heroes Hearth logos. I don't know if people know this, but the logo. Hold on. Karazim, 7-sided strike his way to safety. Red Robot says, Cookie Man, I love you, but I'm out of here. Smoke bomb's gonna be dropped. But if you actually take the Heroes Hearth logo, duplicate it in Photoshop, and rotate one of them full, you flip it upside down, it makes a perfect circle. True story.
The Illuminati.
Yeah.
Cookie Man behind enemy lines, trying to put the screws to Legacy. Not enough damage to close out the Tree Boys. Bloodsplat jumping in, has their heroic. Things get dicey. So far, the double support is withstanding. We really need to see some synergy here between Tyrande and Li Ming, but Diablo?
BKB continues to have 9 lives, just like he has 9 different builds for this Falstad as they get another 2 kill. Bloodsplat trying to get out of there, but Deagle Dan says, I got my eyes on Cookie Man. Cookie Man, though, says, look, man, I'm invisible. Can't touch me.
Imagine splitting your main damage dealer off to win the Immortal. The rest of your team defends. You lose heroes. And you don't even get the Immortal. Yikes.
Calculated. No, look, they're playing for the late game, man. If there's anything I ever learned, it's you lose both of your keeps and then you win.
We're scaling. We're scaling.
You know,
one pull.
Don't worry, BKB. Nobody saw that. We're totally not looking right at the action. Nobody saw it.
BKB's out here looking real fancy with the R-key selection. Not sure what that was all about either way. Do think the damage and value is going to be there. Deagle Dan going in deep, looking for the Cookie Man, trying to make him sourdough. Lightning Breath is going to push back. Healthy blue health bars. Is this keep going to hang on? I do believe it'll hold. But, oh, no.
Noah, double support, 2 OP, Legacy getting pulled back in, Tranquility, is it going to be enough? It's not.
There we go.
They finally get a takedown, see if they can snowball it into some more. Noah's like, look, man, I'm going to try and trade out as best as I can. Oh my goodness, they got scurred.
Goodbye.
Wait, can we hear close to death after that fight? Can we listen to what they got to say now, how they regroup? Is that a thing?
Yeah, just pull us over.
That came out quick.
They might be doing Bruiser or they're on top camp. Yeah.
Just get that button for it first. Look at it. You see Faust dead?
Oh, I'm gonna silence him.
If you can, I could probably kill him.
Do you want big slow or reduce damage?
Reduce damage.
Yeah.
Reduce damage for sure.
Just keep damage on for it. I think we just back out.
Yep, it's time to leave. They have Hanzo or a careful split.
You might be looking for a gust over too. You got good pressure. Keep defend these though.
There's the gust.
Got movement speed.
Hanzo are out.
Kind of separator. Tons of damage on
I got lightning breath if we need it.
Okay.
Counter engage.
Go top.
I tell you, man, if I'm Cookie Man right now, I hear, you know, if you silence him, we can kill him. I go in, I silence.
And nobody does anything?
And Diablo's nowhere near. I'm posting Halora C in the chat. Like,
My favorite thing is you get smashed instantly. You lose somebody, you lose the fight that you were hoping to take, you don't get a structure, you're down 2 levels, and you're like, oh, they used all their ults. It's fine. And then you look up, you're like, oh, God, they have short heroic timers.
Yeah.
That's how you justify those plays. You're like, oh, they used all their ults for 1 kill. That's how I do it, okay?
Down on my face. Keenan needs some damage. There's the value out of that BKB false that Bill J. House such a fan of. And if you see Lean Ming, the rest of the team's looking for him. Our Independent's going to get popped. There's a jump. Not the long variety. Arrow from downtown. Hanzo says hello. Red Robot trying to go ahead and bring it up to 435 degrees. Malfurion gets cooked. Ouch.
Right now they're holding. They're splitting their focus left and right. Can't decide half the time who they go off until I don't actually know how does Malfurion keep getting caught in the front of these fights?
Well, they have no front line. Like, Maev is their tank.
It's like he hits Tranquility, runs forward with his arms spread open. It's like a peacock, right? A peacock puts its feathers up to, like, you know, show off who they are or like intimidate somebody. Like, I don't really know how that's working, but I mean, maybe Urel Hammer. Like, I'm so confused.
Look, J-How, it is the current year, okay? You know, damn your standard compositions. This is Face Tank Malfurion. It's called strategy, J-How. Look it up. Look it up sometime.
That's the sound he makes when he goes in. He's like, I got him. Red Robot says, I'm dead. Somebody step in here and take some of these shots with me.
Yikes.
Gosh dang it, nobody stepped in.
Red Robot, it looked Steven Seagal 80s action movie personal. Bloodsplat's gonna try to retreat. Tyrande seen better days. That's going to be another hero down. Valeria can't come out to play, and Keenan gets kept. 16 takedowns to 6. Oh no.
Well, you could see they were contemplating going core. They are going to send somebody back. That bottom right keep is just basically donezo. They might just try and finish it right here, but they can double keep this or potentially look for the game. It's not the easiest end. A 16 about to be here, but they are definitely going for the game if they leave that bottom keep. This is all for the gusto, all the marbles, all the chicken Parmesan. It's all on the table. Okay, they're going back for it.
You say all the chicken Parmesan? Hello? Here's the overpower. BKB has no barrel roll. That's going to be the stun. Can we cook this goose? Goodbye.
Well, look, they're gonna get the kill. You know, they're not gonna get both keeps. Look, Cookie Man. Let's. I think we can listen in.
Yeah.
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 All good.
But I went through here, no?
I wasn't watching you.
You can see all the way to that small wall.
Dead.
I thought that was all the position.
It's okay. I don't think we can do that bot camp. They're coming.
No.
Let them have it top 20. Play slow.
Yeah. We can look top if they're bottom. Top's
Just
way pushed out.
dancing at the owl.
Yeah, they're multiple. They're 4 at least bottom, 5.
I like just hanging out and waiting for them to push.
Probably fine. See cannon here.
I'll sit bot then.
Yes.
Just want to point out that fort had 34 health before finally meeting its grisly demise.
Is that all?
That's all.
It's like once you realize you got that giggity gank on you, it's like, oh, I'm fine, I got Gus. Then Diablo comes in and says, no, you don't. It's like, maybe I should have just barrel rolled in, but it's like, I forgot. It's a tough thing, man. Look, but they're still a mile ahead. I wouldn't be surprised. Look, if I'm Falstad, I just fly over, W that bad boy, and then I Hearth out it. Easy.
I tell you, man, I'm liking this Falstad build. I like the idea of it.
Listen, I'm Halorin seeing you right now.
Look, man, there's synergy there. You got 2 more added lightning rod strikes, and then they get 20% more damage each time. If you don't nuke BKB and make them leave, that W key is gonna shred, man. Speaking of shredding, Arn Defender's gonna help. Ooh, Zach Morris timeout. Hold, please. But wait, there's more. Noah's gonna look for the follow-up. Blood Splat lives up to his name.
Well, the core doesn't really like to live. That's 3% per catapult. Just look at it in all its glory. Oh, yeah, look at that. Huberman, why don't you look at the base? You did. Valera, Cookie Man. Oh, what a good gust. What a good gust. I'm not so sure about that Q that came out from Noah, but it doesn't matter.
Who wants cookies?
I actually could really... I got some peanut M&Ms in the other room. I could really go for a cookie, though.
Good lord. Shadow Charge overpower, 7-sided strike. That robot's in for repairs.
Oh, they tried to get onto Keenan. You know, I talk about Falstad builds. This Li Ming build is next level. As everybody's trying to get a little bit of wild. Blood Splat says, that's my face that just went splat. Keenan conspicuously forgot he didn't have Calamity as he just blinked into the enemy. He's like, yep, misclick. Look, trust me, man. We've all been there. You pick a talent, you're so used to playing it. It's the one time you pick a different talent, you're like, yeah, I just blinked as Li Ming. Not that I would have saved the game, but I just blinked as Li Ming and I didn't go Calamity.
Going into that game, Josh, I was like, all right, so it's going to be 1-1. We have ourselves a series. No main tank against Diablo, Tyrande, Li Ming?
They got a little wild with the Valera.
Somebody's feelings should be hurt. You get out of position, you're gone. Like that's what's supposed to happen.
Feelings.
Your feels.
Nothing but some feelings.
I don't... It's so weird to see the strategy employed here. This is the second time we've seen a comp kind of built around one damage dealer. In game 1, it was Keenan's Jaina. Game 2 is Keenan's Li Ming. And then Keenan's just like doing other stuff. Like burning down the Immortal while the rest of the team is defending and dying. It's just like, if you're gonna take a comp like have the damage dealer there. Yrel can auto attack. Let her do that. I don't know, man, but I think we're gonna take a break. I think we're taking a break.
You know, I'm just sitting here waiting.
Yeah, we're gonna take a short break. Give Close to Death. They're one game away.
Before we go to break, apparently Karazim had more damage than anybody on Close to Death.
I'm gonna take a moment to think about that.
Are you gonna see about it while we're on break?
Yeah, I am. We'll be right back. Damn. Oh, hello. Didn't see you there. Heroes Hearth fighting. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm Halorin. That's Jhow, and we've just seen two very, very interesting games. Close to death. They're making some choices. They're making some active decisions, and it's not always paying off for them, Jhow.
Well, one active decision has been to ban Samuro every game against T-Giggles. But it hasn't really amounted to much, man. Like, I don't know. It feels like they had the comp, and they're like, well, what if we throw a Valera in to counter their crazy? And they're like, yeah, I think this isn't working out so well. It's not Cookie Man's fault. It's just the fact that, like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do against that? And it's way too hard, man.
You bring up a really good point, because I theorize what impact Samuro could, even on his best day, have. And I think about what was happening to people thanks to those Maev polls, and I'm just not seeing it. But you know, that's my opinion. Thanks for the bits, Kane. Appreciate that as always. But you know, if there was a way for us to, Josh,
I'm listening.
We've just got word.
Wait a minute.
The Mac Daddy from the bottom of the ocean has come up to 20,000 leagues beneath surface level for a special Mac Daddy analysis. He's out here. He's on the line with us.
You guys hear me?
Mac Daddy from the ocean floor. What's going on down there, man?
It's Mac Daddy here. Decided to come out of the ocean. I got a text message that someone had taken a picture of a black hole, so I needed to get my people on it. So of course I've come out of
your beachfront property.
Yes, trying to get my people on it.
Is it true that the black hole that was revealed, since, you know, when we talked to you in space a couple weeks ago, that they actually cropped your selfie out of that picture and just propped the black hole out of it?
Right.
Yeah, I was snapping a story, and it was, I dodged it, luckily. Yeah. Some people say, I've been talking to some people about it, that Pathfinder from Apex Legends may have also taken a selfie of his eye, and people are mistaking that for a black hole. But
that's fair. That's fair.
That's neither here nor there. You know, I had a chance. I caught some games, and I feel like I need to speak on something right here, right now.
Okay, what you got for us?
I saw a certain level 7 talent on a certain character that's purple, but should have been a yellow talent.
It sounds like Li Ming.
Yes. Seeker at 7. Not my favorite talent in Heroes of the Storm, and I think a trap talent, especially in the case of what the game we just watched, where Seeker is technically very good at poking, but we saw it used against a team that had not one, 2 supports, guys. 2. So quite literally, it's a talent that did nothing other than you could say and argue poke the immortal, right? However, in a double support situation, you really, really, really need to win fast. And what does that? Do either of you guys know?
Or build at 7. Or build at 7.
Don't disparage orb build, okay? Orb build is good, especially on Battlefield of Return. Tell him, Mac Daddy. Tell what the hell?
Orb build is a lot of fun after a few apple juices, because you no longer have to consider what you're doing and instead cast W towards the enemies. So it's such similar to those old ovens. You set it and forget it, and then you come back and the chicken's ready. That's orb build. You just let it go. You stop thinking about it. And maybe you get a reset. Maybe you can cast another one very soon. But Calamity is a very good level 7 talent. And that's something that I want to talk about. The other thing is that Falstad build. I don't know what water BKB is drinking.
What?
Or if he's rolling dice for talents. But I can't let that go unnoticed. Just a lot of.
Come on, man! The build played.
I think he benefited from the double support, in my opinion.
Well, I was watching and it looked as if he just flew in and it was just like, hey, like that's what you know what I'm saying? Like that's what it felt like for me. Not even like when you're walking past someone in the street. Hey, like right. That was that low impact, just there. Right?
DM slide Falstad. That's the name of that build now.
Just sliding right in and sliding right out.
Hey,
but I do have. Oh, hey. I actually do have someone's here. I gotta go talk about this black hole. I just had to drop that on you guys. Luckily, no bathroom. No bathroom today.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
There's no bathroom when you just go in the middle of the ocean. So
yeah, it's strange. But we're going to go to the beach house now, and I'm sure there's a nice golden toilet there waiting for me.
I'm sure.
I'll talk to you guys later.
Take it easy,
Mac Daddy.
Yeah, it's been real.
From 20,000 leagues under the sea, the Mac Daddy comes in here. Look, man, BKB, if you're listening, the DM slide Falstad build played, man. It played. The Seeker leaving, I don't know about that one. You might keep that.
I'm trying to listen to BKB's rap song to see if there's any reference to Falstad or anything here.
Probably not.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around this one, man.
BKB represents the streets.
Well, I mean, he's definitely representing.
Okay. Towers. Fella. Doom. Listen, Buster.
That's it. That's the song. It's not in English, okay?
Oh, it's not in English?
I can't understand it.
Dude, that's going hard in the paint, man.
Basic, okay? That's the name of the song. If you know how to spell it, good luck.
Damn. It's gonna take me a little bit to process that. But in the meantime, going into game number 3, Towers of Doom, not close to death. They've been involved in these past 2 games, right? They've seen how it's going. And if they don't ban Maev here, I instantly become concerned. Instantly. Cause Noah's like, what else do I gotta do? Like fool you once, shame on me. Fool me. You shouldn't have got shamed. Don't do it.
Can't get fooled again. I'm taking a picture of this. Taking a picture of it.
Of?
BKB standing next to Mario.
They've learned. They've learned. Oh, but now see,
we did it.
Here's the cruel irony of all this. So they've been banning Samuro all best of 5, right? First map, Tomb of the Spider Queen, not exactly a Samuro map, right? You can do some stuff, but like, you know, that's not really a Samuro map. Battlefield of Eternity, in my opinion, for damn sure, is not a Samuro map. Like, whatever damage output he puts on the Immortal, like, you can find that in other characters. Not really a Samuro map. You let Samuro through finally on Towers of Doom.
A little scary.
I think Samuro's gonna pop off this game.
But what goes with it? So Uther, Hanzo could be an Uther tank here, but Abathur and Nubarak on the other side. Normally, look, you want to survive a burst style fight, so you're like, what gives me burst healing and some armor to deal with that? Uther. The French way of saying Uther.
What was
studied
that?
for 7 years in France.
Say it again.
Uther. Look at, see, they banned a support against them. They knew that Lucio with the buffs has that OP auto attack off the wall, elbow drop to the slow into the stun at 13.
Look, they're worried about these high fives. They need to be worrying about their ass cheeks getting clapped.
Who's clapping them? That's what I want to know. Who gets the Abathur clone?
Look, I might not be up on the ball on the current meta, but you already see Uther out here, right? Like, what's Lucio gonna do? Like, move him around the map faster? A little bit of a boop? I don't know, man.
Look, Whitemane can conceivably get more healing. You put down some damages, and Samuro counts. Each of his clone counts as a target. It's really all I got for you. That's all I got for. Oh, baby!
Appreciate the bits. Oh,
baby!
Lord. Oh, Lord.
Are they about to get Deagle dongled on by a murky Samuro? Double support?
Dingle dongled.
Deagle dongle.
Deagle dongle?
Deagle dangle.
Dude. And the thing is, like, it's not even that bad. Like,
looks like a black hole in the back of this, by the way.
It's unorthodox. But you think of the constant pressure that Murky's gonna bring to the towers.
You know what Murky does bring?
Past heroics. It's gonna be all over the map. And what burst damage do they really have to, like, just nuke somebody to make them regret not having a tank?
I can tell you one thing. Murky brings 500 bits to the table. Follow Kana says Murky is hella worth 500 bits. I'm not gonna lie, it does, but then I look at the entire composition, and this looks like Blizzard messed up their quick match matchmaking rules. That's never happened before. It's never happened before. It looks like it though.
This is the botched quick match algorithm comp.
So basically, like, half your quick match games, okay?
You're not wrong. You're absolutely not wrong. Potentially the last game of this best of 5 on the left side is Team Good Guys. They're good. Didn't say they were nice. They're good. It's gonna be Deagle Dan on Hanzo. BKB is out here dropping a hammer with Uther. Samuro finally is going to get played by Noah. Legacy's out here once again with the Ancestral Healing on Rhaegar. And Murky.
In before Rhaegar Ancestral's Murky.
No.
I'm ready for it.
Stop.
I'm ready for it. Blood Splat's like, well, I can't die if I'm on Abathur, so YOLO.
See, someone said this is the let's make this interesting and make it 4 games.
Farming Murky for sadism.
Damn. Damn. Now that looked like it hurt. That looked like it hurt.
And his eggs all the way back at the core?
That's an oh snap, he did. He is
surfing in there.
He didn't even get the bubble. Like, he wasn't silenced. Like, he just stopped. Like, he just wasn't there anymore.
I'm pretty sure Keenan might have misclicked that. Just like Legacy's about to misclick his life. 30 health. 30. If you're not familiar with 30, that's 20 more than 10, and that's a 3 with a 0 at the end of it. That's Mission not a lot. Complete.
I want to see level 10. I want to see. I can't imagine we're going to see Blade Storm, so I want to see some.
Oh, goodbye, Uther.
Some high APM. You say that. There's the burrow. Doesn't go for the body block afterwards. BKB rounding the bend. That Q again.
The Beatles.
Not going to be enough. They got the kill, but at what cost? They've now added sustain to this progression of events. One hero down on the side of close to death. Keenan trying to back away. The burrow not going to be there for the stun. Ouch.
Baited. Wait, does Murky get on that Abathur up top and then nobody kills anybody?
If I was blood splat on an Abathur, I would have slapped the taste out of that Murky's mouth.
With a fish?
Like, get out of my face.
Get! Look, wait a minute. Bottom right? Did Cookie Man just get run down by a clone?
Nah, man.
I mean, you say that, but...
And yet...
I'm looking at the mini-map, and I'm like, I think he's getting run down by a clone.
Listen.
Does Alarak finish his level 1 versus the...
follow-up? Eagle Dan out here with a bow and arrow. The irony.
Yeah, it's kind of backwards. By kinda, I mean completely.
Seems to be enjoying themselves, having a good chuckle. Yo, Josh, did you know that when Mac Daddy does karaoke, his song of choice is All Night Long?
All night long. Do you think he's clapping all night long? Do you think people clap for Mac Daddy?
Yikes! I would imagine, but I don't want to imagine. I don't want to know that man's life like that. A new Red doesn't have a life to live anymore. Deagle Dan,
no fear, use that agility to jump right over. Trades out. He's like, I got this. He's like, no, I don't. He's like, yes, I do. And then he's like, oh, actually, no, I don't. I'm going to walk away from this.
Oh, right. And at the end of the day, 2 authors will go over the team. Good guys, Bloodsplat's out here doing the boogie. Look, he tuckered himself out. He did a little worm, he did the boogie, he went back behind the gate. He's like, all right, nap time.
No lie, man, we can't zoom in on that. That's going to make me tired. What the hell?
Look real comfy, man.
Yeah, I know, man. It made me like get real sleepy.
Murky gonna get blown up. That's gonna be some more sadism for Keenan. Huberman. Out here enjoying a rich chortle. Cookie Man steps forward. Auto attacks, doing damage. Could get baited into a bad time here because Noah's not too far off. Red Robot looking to get involved. There's the burrow. There's the impale afterwards, but the rest of the team's not there to follow up thanks to the engagement from Noah. Huberman almost bites the bullet. Gets away.
My favorite part about that was Noah comes in on the Samuro. Cookie Man's like, this is the one. Attacks a clone. Then he's like, wait a minute. The real one's on my white mane. Turns and attacks the real Samuro. Then turns right around. And then the Samuro takes up Solus in another clone. And it's like, wait a minute. And he starts attacking the clone again. He's like, ah! So this is why Samuro got banned.
It's going to become that much more troublesome. Discord strike down. Telekinesis goes out. Legacy could get body blocked. But Keenan does not want to lose the sadism. Stacks another whip Discord strike. Unaverted. Trying to apply pressure. And that's going to be a stun. Cookie Man. They almost burnt the cookies, Josh.
You know, sometimes that happens. Like your oven isn't, like maybe the temperature gauge isn't right. Maybe you used a dark pan instead of a light pan. Unaverted is going to come over, see if he gets there. He gets mounted. That's
he surfs up, dude.
You know who used to say that?
Who?
I don't remember. I feel like it was Michelle from.
Nah, man. At the end of the last Boy Scout, Bruce Willis's character says that's equipped. Like you hit someone with a surfboard, you can say, "Hey, surf's up, pal." The Last Boy Scout, my favorite action movie. Today you learned.
An action movie?
Dude, I'd rather have seen The Last Boy Scout 2 before I saw Die Hard 3.
But there's a third?
Uninstall yourself,
Goodbye,
Josh. How do you not know that there's Die Hard with a Vengeance? What the hell?
Isn't there like Die Hard Immortal or something like that? Die Hard Again? Die Hard Forever? Die Harder?
Die Hard, and Josh doesn't know about Die Hard with a Vengeance.
Die Hard and then
I know that one. Have you seen
Never
that one?
Die?
I've seen that one. How the hell do you not know about Die Hard 3?
You know, I mean, when you make 17 movies, okay, it's easy to forget one. Fifth Element is actually just Die Hard in the future. I bet you didn't know that.
Yeah, I know about Fifth Element.
Fifth Element is Die Hard in the future.
Get the hell? Is that how you look at movies?
That's a fact. If you look at Divine movies, you look at it like Cookie Man. It should have ended at Die Hard 3. Just like his life got ended right there.
Red Robot's like, oh, my bad. I didn't know it was going to be all like this, but apparently it's all like this. So I'm going to go ahead and leave.
Did you know that there was even a straight-to-DVD rendition called Die Moderately?
Now see, now you're active trolling.
I'm not! Somebody in chat said it, and we all know whatever Twitch chat says is correct. Haven't you ever watched competitive Heroes before? Come on, man. Come on.
Early ancestral healing, reset the health bar. Legacy said, not today, I'm Dikembe. Matumbo, Noah's gonna go ahead and sneak their way out in the Hyperion.
Oh!
The eye in the sky, baby.
Keenan! Deadly charge right in there, getting some kills. Can he get
not like this? Don't get clotheslined by the Hyperion out here. You finally get your Samro and get styled on. Oh Lord. Now let me amend my statement here. I love Die Hard with a Vengeance. I'm glad that it exists. But if I had to choose after the travesty that was Die Hard 2 Die Harder, if I had to choose between a sequel to that and a sequel to The Last Boy Scout, then damn, I want to see some more Jhow Halorin.
I'm over here trying to think about my next movie and I'm on screen. I look over, I'm on screen. That's the thinking phase.
Die Hard 2 ruled?
You know what movies I liked back in the day were the Ernest movies. Do you ever watch those?
Yo, why am I not surprised about that?
Ernest P. Worrell?
No. Why am I not surprised at all?
Such
Such
good movies.
That might be the most J-Hal statement I've heard in a long time.
When I was in college, we did a whole movie marathon of Ernest movies. Ernest Saves Christmas.
I get it, man.
Ernest Scared Stupid.
Oh man, I love you, man.
Oh, Divine Storm locks down just about nobody.
Uh-oh. Keenan trying to get the hell out of there. Noah chases him back. And it's the March of the Murlocs. Gonna slow down Red Robot, Cookie Man. Blue health bar surging back in Impale for the disengage. Pufferfish is gonna be a problem. Murky explodes. Keenan's not there for the sadism. And so far, close to death or holding. I think we got some voice comms lined up.
Let's go.
Oh, he doesn't have that.
Mars on me.
Just walk out, all up, all up.
I'm on some more. There's a Murky back us.
Kill the egg. Good.
Good one.
That's the real one. That's the real one. That's the
I
real
don't
one.
have tunnel. I can't engage.
Full in 3.
Tunnel in 3.
I try to go for bottom cap.
He's barely alive. Oh my gosh. Key, try to get back up. Try to get the back bottom
Okay,
cap. Bottom cap.
we gotta stop Murky from
I'll zone him. I'll zone him.
I'm stopping Murky.
You can try to stun me.
You got me?
Keep trying. Keep trying. Keep trying.
I cleanse if you need this. I'm going again.
Nice.
Oh, no,
Okay, we're good.
That, but they were doing good.
We gotta get this mid train.
Got a slow on him. I want to push him off of you.
Spur Murky. Make him down a hero. We're out of mana a little bit.
I got ulted.
I don't think they have D-Storm. Oh, they do.
There's a somewhere on me.
I think we just back out.
This is real one on me. Okay, it's gone.
Putting
I
out.
think we need to
Oh,
leave.
it's not the
We
real
need to
one.
get out. Can we get out?
Okay, we're out.
Got an interrupt.
Yo, he's like, oh, I don't think they had D-Storm. As he takes D-Storm to the face, he's like, oh, alright, yeah, they do.
Never mind.
Damn.
Allrat got 109 on the sadism by BT dubs. The Nubrax got 22 out of 30 globes. He's like, boy, some more health sure would be nice. And only
Some more?
22 stacks on his level 4 for the Allrat. See if they can stack up a couple deuces right here. 'Cause they got 2 people Ancestral Legacy. He's like, look, I'm dying. I'm going to Ancestral you. And then he's like, oh, shit. I'm pretty sure I could have Ancestraled myself there.
This times the burrow afterwards, but it doesn't matter. Hanzo's going to go ahead and jump to his doom. Hyperion continues the net value. BKB can only casually watch as his bottom altar is going to take a beating and subsequently fall. He got a little too close there. I was like, you get within telekinesis range. That could be both cheeks. BKB, yeah, man. They came at you in 3D on that one, buddy.
Dude, what if it was 4D to where like they came directly at you and tickled your leg in the process?
I think they did a little bit more than that.
Do you care to elaborate?
Look, man. They turned him into the lovely bones. It was just a ghost left behind telling his story. He was out of there.
Dude, he even used deadly charge there just for the Murky. He's like, I want this sadism up to 134 sadism off them kills.
It's personal. He's like, he charged in there just like, this one's for Seeker.
Oh God.
He's
like, I don't want Mac Daddy to come on and flame me anymore.
He's like, this one's for Seeker.
What happened to Hanzo?
Damn. What?
He did.
Did he die?
Like, I looked over and our observer shows him laying on the ground.
Right.
It's like,
It's like, hey, no, you're playing Hanzo, not Murky. What the hell? Damn.
This is game, by the way. I'm looking at the minimap. Samuro and Uther. Or Samuro at least can clone out. But Uther's like, guys, I got this keep. And it's like, yeah, I know, but like they're kind of on the boss. He's like, trust me. Trust me. I'm a GM. And then the game ends and you're like, gosh dang it, Uther. And then you go and you view their profile and they've never been higher than plat since 2016. And you're like,
look, man. They just flew a little too close to the sun with these on-ball comps.
do you think they were too close to windmills? I heard a fun fact about windmills the other day.
Shit, so did I. Either way.
I'm ashamed of the country that I live in.
We got game number 4 lined up here. Maybe Close to Death just needed to warm up a little bit. Maybe they just needed to get close to death in this series to really start making things happen. I do think a lot of their success was afforded to the unusual nature of the comp that they played against. But they executed well. Like the telekinesis and the Discord strike in instances where they needed it, they made it happen. They're out here deleting Hanzo. He dies. He comes back, shoots one arrow, and gets rocked again. I don't even know how that. Like, I'd have to look back at the replay. Maybe we got ourselves a series here.
Rock your body.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Rock your body, right? If you pay attention, you can actually see my soul wilt in real time in my facial expression.
Yeah, I'm sure they thought the same thing when somebody locked in Murky during that last
Dying
round.
inside, by the way. Haha.
Look, look, there's at least one person sitting at home watching this that either 1, sang the lyrics, 2, thought them in their head and did a little wiggle, or 3, thought about the lyrics, thought about doing a little wiggle, and then waited for us to do it.
Yikes! Ernest goes to Windmill Land. Well, I'll be dipped.
I'm gonna start crying.
Yo, you know you're wrong for that. Yeah, as you were typing it, you knew you were wrong for that.
Welcome to America, everybody. Welcome to America.
Damn.
X-Ray says, I was singing the lyrics. That stuff was hot in high school.
Yeah, man. I remember a music video when they were like in the future and it was like they're playing like wall ball or something. Wasn't that music video?
See, now I didn't quite take it that far, but now we know that you did. TRL was a thing back in the day. My favorite thing is, so Albert lives down here. You know, we live near each other here in Southern California. We'll go to lunch sometimes. And you know, whoever gets there first, you know, we'll message each other. It's like, I'm already here. And he's like, no, I'm already here. Whoever's there first, right? That way nobody's sitting inside waiting awkwardly. So one time, like, I don't text him, but it's a small parking lot. And I walk past his car and I hear this music playing. I'm like, what is that? And I hear, no. And then I'm like, what the? And in the car, I see this bald gentleman that I know, like, dancing. Like, dude, I'm like, so I text him, I'm like, Albert, I'm right here. And he looks up, turns his car off, walks out like nothing happened. True story. Speaking of true, Garden of Terror was one map that I was looking forward to seeing in 2019 competitive. Then they put an axe to it, took it out back and shot it.
They're like, how about no maps for 2019 competitive? Damn. You really wanted to see Garden of Terror?
Yeah, I actually did. In
the HGC lineup.
Yeah, 100%. Get rid of like Praxis and let's go.
See, you want that purple stuff.
There's no maps in 2019 though.
Yo, MTV Raps. They were like, how about you just wait for HGC to respawn forever?
My favorite, true story, right? My favorite thing in the world. I don't read as much Heroes like subreddit anymore, but whenever I see somebody try and make an argument that it's going to come back in 2020, I'm like,
listen.
I look around, I'm like, that's about as wild as a Lost Vikings pick in a normal game, not this game, because we got it right here. But I'm like, what the hell are they on, man? Like, why would you ever think that? Like,
well, here's the thing. If there was ever to be any like official, you know, Heroes again, it will come off the back of stuff like Fight Night, like the community showing that, hey, we still like watching competitive Heroes. We still like, you know, we still love this game. I still love Heroes. I love the game. Some of the decisions around it I'm not so enamored with, but I still love the game. I still love the community. I still love the spirit of competitive Heroes. And if that was rekindled to a certain degree, I could see an avenue where some kind of competitive acknowledgement happens.
Oh, baby, they're running it down a single lane.
Right.
They're running it down a single lane. So, look, they've got Vikings. Vikings, one of the best on Garden of Terror when you talk about can we occupy time and space and warrant a response. Answer, yes. Then you put a support and a Zarya in a lane. So what you're going to see, it's either going to be top or bottom lane. They're going to put Vikings in whichever two isn't occupied by the 4-man, and they'll put the Zarya team in that lane. They might even use one of the Vikings to scout out to see the rotation. But you literally just run it down with 4 people in a lane while Vikings occupy the other 2 lanes. Then Zarya just eats up energy, melts stuff, probably go and feel the heat here. I love this strategy, man. You're going to have to get a global or something to deal with these Vikings. You need something that can hunt the Vikings.
So what do you ban here? What do you ban here?
Probably, you know, they're going to get rid of the Genji Uther combo. But you got to get a global, and you got to get something with kill potential. If you don't have that, you're pretty screwed here. Look, close to death coming out here. Their strategy is obvious. You've got a Genji and a Nubarak on the other side. Guess what? They have terrible wave clear. So whatever you have has to have wave clear, has to have kill potential, and has to have some form of mobility. That's hard to do.
I'd like to see Dahaka here.
I don't think they can afford Dahaka now. Dahaka has no kill pressure onto any of the Vikings. I know this is going to sound weird, but potentially go a Kerrigan to be your solo laner. I'm 100% serious right now.
DM slide Falstad. Done.
Falstad could work, but I think they need another melee against this.
DM slide Falstad. Not Falstad.
Are we talking about Bahamut?
Look, what that man does in his spare time, I have no idea.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the W build. Okay? Bahamut's up there. Smooth as his bald head out here. In terms of sliding in the DM, I have no idea. Look, man.
Look, they got the wave clear, but you're going to see a Viking occupy a lane. They don't push out a lane, right? So it's like, all right, how does Genji or Nubarak deal with this, right? So you don't actively push out a lane as Vikings. You just kind of idle. The Genji's like, well, I can't really clear because I'm bad. So Genji's like, well, I can't. Well, here's the thing. Like, Genji can't be like, all right, well, they're clearing the lane. I'll just let the towers help me soak it, right? So then Genji has a longer time to clear. This is really next level, right? So the idea is to have Zarya soak up a bunch of energy, have Sylvanas rotate her trait to lock down the structures, then Zarya gets energy, and you just cycle. Against the Gul'dan, a little tough, but it should be pretty OP here.
Am I high?
Are you?
I'm high on competitive Heroes of the Storm action. Smile? No, I'm not high. Game number 4. Team Good Guys still looking to put this bad boy away. It's going to be Genji on Noah. Deagle Dan's playing Dahaka. BKB's on Nubarak. Legacy's on Decker King, dropping the gin and juice. And Uninverted will round it out with the Gully.
Sipping on gin and juice. Can we watch the game like this permanently?
Like
whoever that is, put I think it's the insert or delete key. Just put like a rock on your keyboard. Let's watch it.
This
is wild, man.
This would be too trippy, man. I can't do this.
I love it. So they're putting the 4-man in the bot lane.
Earth 3 right now. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, it's probably hurt my head. Let go of it. Let go.
Yeah, like.
Oh god, I can't see straight.
We just took a trip in a multiverse.
Oh god, they're overlapping abilities. They use trait and bubble at the same time. They haven't practiced.
I do think it's interesting though that Team Good Guys, they went for these like troll meme comps and then they lose a game and now they're back to something more standard and now it's close to death out here.
You know why, right?
Why is that?
Because there's bits to be had, there's a bounty to be had, and that bounty gets accumulated by the bits that come out from you viewers, you lovely people out there.
All the bits that are generated over the course of the series goes to the 2 teams that are putting on quite the show for us. 25% to each team, 50% goes into the pot. Winner of the series is then met with the question of, do they want to keep the money in the pot? Well, the first winner has to keep the money in the pot, and then they'll come back
coming in for a fight,
and they have the choice to jump out. Red Robot Low on health. There's the yoink. Deagle Dan with the pull. Huberman. Oh, that acid bath. Ouch.
Yo, man, if you don't get that kill, look at this mini map now. It's like, again, you don't push out the lane as a Viking, meaning that Genji's just like, I just got auto attack and use my Q a bunch. It's terrible. Terrible. So now they missed a bunch of soak top lane.
They're ahead in experience.
It's just because staggered waves. The mid lane's got to be body soaked. It's no big deal. Look at small advantages. See, now all of a sudden they got that mid lane. It's like a minor advantage. Minor advantage. Trust me, this is like, if they continue to play this, they're giving up on the 4-man push, which is a little awkward, but they're going to use this. This should be a Merc Queen game or a possession if you really want to push it. Merc Queen because it enables the Siege Giants and things, but, oh, nice reset there. By Noah. But if you want to go possession, you can build up the lane. The problem with possession is that it also means that Zarya doesn't build energy because you're pushing with minions. So it's like a catch-22 in terms of how you want to play this. I love it, man. I love it.
The evolution of strategy. You'll love to see it. The Sylvanas going to be a problem, man. Like, the longer they let these types of shenanigans go, especially with these emboldened siege camps.
It's Merc Queen, baby. Let's go.
I hope they're not lactose intolerant.
Here comes Dahaka again. They've got to get a kill. If they don't get a kill in these situations, it's so tough, man.
Ooh, there's the yoink. Follow up with the Burrow. Huberman is going to ultimately get taken down, but at what cost? BKB rounds the bend, gets away, lives to fight another one. Noah jumps back in. Bloodsplat lives up to that name yet again. BKB still out here trying to live his life, gets the heal, and oh no.
Dude, all that credit in the world goes to the good guys. They tried it once, they didn't get it. But if you go for those, you have to. That's what I said. You got to have a global or somebody with kill potential on the Vikings. And if you're gonna pick the global, you have to make the ganks like that. So TGG just made a really, really good play. Else that could have been Snowball City about to hit them with that Siege Giant and the Merc Queen.
I almost feel like close to death. Like if they are gonna die on these engagements, then just like back out immediately. Like the moment there's a heavy commitment from like the Hawk or something like that, just dip out.
Yeah, see, look, even McIntyre's in chat. Somehow TGG letting Tyrande get tongue twice now. I think he means close to death, but I'm with you. I'm with you. If that doesn't happen, it's super free. Super free.
Uh-oh.
He did.
That haunting wave gonna be there. Keenan is gonna be able to slide on out.
He not did.
Not did. Ooh, Deagle Dan almost lands the grab on Cookie Boy. Cookie. Cool.
I'm actually kind of surprised Zarya didn't go feel the heat. I'm a little confused when your comp is essentially built to run it down and build up energy for Zarya. Normally feel the heat is the one, but this is the thing. Like, this is why possession wasn't good. They had to go Merc Queen, right? If you're gonna push, you got to get as much push as you can.
And that's an objectively true statement. Noah out here on the flank. There's the E key. Huberman again gonna get targeted thanks to the immediate backline dive. There's the Burrow. Deagle Dan's looking to get involved. Does he get the drag? Doesn't go for it just yet. Lands it on Keenan. I think as he was using the E, so Keenan might be boned here. Pretty sure Keenan's boned.
Yeah, he's got the boner all right. As he's gonna go down there. But Sylvanas, the fourth casualty combined, technically, cumulatively. Growthly, well, the numbers are going.
Some of the word choices in there, but anyway,
what he did?
Oh no!
Oh, Noah! Not one, but two.
Well, I mean that's gonna take a little bit of starch out of this Lost Vikings pick for sure, because we're rounding the bend of a full level lead right now for the team. Short on these dwarves.
Yeah, look, like I said, you gotta have kill potential. The Genji's managed to do it against all odds, and Deagle Dan is licking everybody out here. Somebody signed this man up to a contract because he's giving everybody the tongue. Now he's giving the isolation. There's a big old bobblehead on the top of that Zarya. And that, I mean, look, I gotta say, as close to death, when you run this composition, this is real talk here. When you run this composition, you have to win those early games. You cannot give up those ganks. But good guys picked up the Dahaka, played the global, got the kills. Not only did they get the kills, but now they're snowballing. For a team like Close to Death, when you don't win the early game with this comp, you might as well go ahead and say, you know what? We don't want to go to game number 5. We're losing.
We're not interested.
I'm serious. I am 100% serious. Close to Death has thrown away the only advantage that they have. The comeback in this game is going to be so hard. So hard.
Well, I feel like the Imperius pick is a little cheeky. I would have rather seen a Johanna or something like that. It's going to skewer the bug. Follow-up stun from Tyrande. Not enough damage to get this takedown. Ginsu Blade comes out. That's going to be a nice silence. But Keenan is getting a 1v2'd. Huberman can only watch from the bushes in horror as their teammate hits the deck.
Well, they're trying to get there. Noah's going to survive. The Horrify is actually going to hit onto Zarya. Noah continues to live. Dude is just killing it on this Genji. Blood Splat's going to fall. Deagle Danny's going to come in here. He's going to try and get onto somebody. He's like, look, I got a tongue. I got action. Let's go. But Toronto's going to hit him with the stun. Hooperman's like, hold up. Wait a minute. Noah says, hold on. I'm on Genji. You thought you were safe there. You are dead, son. Goes to track down Cookie Man. Both those Vikings are dead. And then there's going to be Red Robot. Red Robot, I can tell you, your best bet, die fast, my friend.
Yeah, he needs to just run in and tackle one of them and let this happen. This is done. I feel like if that was Johanna instead of Imperius, these team fights would be going a lot better. I don't know. Condemn and Bless Shield, if anything, would be something that Genji has to worry about. Like, the skewer is just not doing it. Noah is living his life on his back line. And it's starting to fall apart for Close to Death. Cookie Man's going to get spotted out. Shuriken, by the way. He's good. Too swift. Too swift.
Do you know what his nickname is? Eric?
The Swift.
How'd you know that?
I don't know, man. I guess.
Guesstimated. Speaking of guesstimated, Cookie Man guesstimates I'm bribing these stacks, trying to put that belly on the Noah.
Y'all couldn't kill Noah with your whole team there. You think Olaf's... Damn.
Oh no, Genji OP!
Anyway, that's going to be an expulsion zone. Deagle Dan gets the drag at the right time. Yank him on back. Blood Splat. Isolated Ginsu knife. It slices. It dices. Keenan's going to be able to hit the E key to get away. Eric's not swift enough. Or is he? Noah is out here cleaning house.
Dude, what the heck? Noah! Yeah, everybody was afraid of the Samuro, but this Genji has been insane.
The Gengo.
You know, somebody needs to call somebody. Close to Death needs some help, man. They need some help. You know, there's an anonymous cheer in chat, Albert.
Dropping the bits.
How many?
1,500. Thank you very much, Duchess. Always a pleasure. Good to see you. Smile. We smile these.
You know,
well, I mean, Close to Death might not be smiling these.
Look, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I played some heroes earlier today. Look, we trolled a bit, but we played some pretty OP stuff. I got a few people in mind. You know, Close to Death could complete the comeback. They're down 2-1. But I feel like getting my squad together. And I feel like we could take the good guys. I don't even worry about Albert's team. That's that's child's play.
Hello?
I'm starting to wonder if I couldn't bring in my fourth and team good guys. Just, I'm sorry, man. It'd be all over. Be all over.
For you?
For them. Look, have you seen the respect that Mochi gets on the Tracer? He got that training from me.
Right. Mogul.
Epic player just DM'd me. He said, when can I be on your team, Jhow? I'd love to one-trick Kel'Thuzad because I don't want to play anything else.
That's fair. What? Let's listen to some voice comms, I think that's what's happening.
Go sell.
I can only hear red.
I'm locking down.
I have Tron.
I didn't get a reset.
There's a low health Eric here.
Kill the Imperious?
Cool.
Wait, that was mine. What the fuck?
Oh. Wait, there's big hots behind.
I'm punching the building.
Consider building punch. Are they allowed to do this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Jhow.
Can we get an impromptu rap from BKB?
I need one.
To be basic.
Basic.
Oh, dude, I watched it like 3 times so far.
Nice, Viking down.
I appreciate it, bro.
3, that's it? Wow.
Shake
Yeah,
on
I have dig.
We need.
Damn. It's always you that trolls the teams and voice comms. I'm trying to, like, I'm like, oh, let me be quiet.
Oh, Noah! Yeah, look, they were at a moment, right, where I'm like, oh, there's nothing special going on. I can talk to them. I know these.
Yoink.
Got him!
Yeah, Team Good Guys, they're back to 1 shoe status right now for sure. So Lion's gonna get taken down 22 takedowns, sub 13 minutes. Make that 23, 24. It is a fire sale. Everything must go.
Look, I'm gonna point out the facts to you guys, right? Like, Genji is not known for having the highest hero damage because that's just not what he does anymore, right? He's all about capitalizing on work everybody else does. But Noah's out here with top damage in the game, out damaging the Gul'dan. And that's not against Gul'dan. That is just showing how much Noah is balling right now. Just obliterating the enemy team. Watch this. Give me some mo. Give me some mo. Missed that reset. It doesn't even matter. He went flow like water. So if those Vikings line up, this is resets for days no matter what. Speaking of reset, we're resetting this game to over.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time. I mean, let's just go over some objectively true statements. On Garden of Terror, you take the Lost Vikings, get 0 takedowns, enemy team gets 25. You're out here down three levels and some change. Coming out of the early game. And that was a first pick Lost Vikings, by the way. Like, that was
like they lost it early, man. They lost it early.
Like, they just walked into game 4. They were feeling confident coming off of game 3. They won the game. It's like, all right, maybe this is the beginning of a reverse sweep. They put it on a table. They're like, Lost Vikings game number 1.
So, look, man, I didn't quite see what happened, but I'm imagining what we're talking about.
I'm just saying.
So let me get this straight. Normally at Fight Night, we do have to take a break. And everybody's like, game over, best of 5. But I feel like we're not done yet. I feel like we're not done yet, man. I feel like there might be more.
I don't think we are.
What might there be? Because I just feel I can't remember what it is. It's been 2 weeks, man. It's been 2 weeks.
Well, some ginkgo biloba, some ginseng, and some exercise might help out with your memory there.
That's all we got.
Past few episodes, we've had some wild cards. So while the best of 3 series might be done, Team Good Guys,
1 mo
dominant performance. Maybe we have some more action. You definitely want to stick around, see what we come up with. Take a short break. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Heroes Hearth Fight Night. We just saw a best of 5 only make it to game number 4 as the good guys showed they're pretty good at the video game too. They're able to win 3-1 over their opponents close to death. Close to death. Thank you very much for your participation. Jhow, we got some wild comps. You know, we got the chill, got a relaxed environment. How could we add just a pinch of spice to the proceedings?
There's a hero.
Go on.
For a long time, people thought, Jhow loves him some Sylvanas, but there's always been one hero.
Hang on. We're getting Mac Daddy.
Wait. Do we get Mac?
He's come up from 20,000 leagues under the
I didn't even know.
Bottom of the ocean. From the
Did we catch him meditating?
Dude, did you?
Is he transcending to another plane?
No. He's communicating with orcas. He's out here. Echo the dolphin. This man's using sonar out here.
Mag Daddy here. You guys not get my message? I was trying to transfer it using my mind.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if you heard or were paying attention to broadcast. I've been listening to BKB's rap song on repeat, so like I'm mixed right now.
You're in a weird state.
Yeah, that's on me.
Right.
Well, I'm here.
What's going on, Mac Daddy?
Break some things down.
All right, cool.
The first thing that I want to break down is I want to congratulate the good guys for a well-played series and a victory. I would also like to congratulate Noah for playing an exceptional game of Genji. Actually, one of the best that I've seen in a good while. I forgot how good that character actually is when you land your shurikens. He made it look very, very strong. With that said, the series ending, we will be going to a wildcard game.
Oh, yes.
Ooh.
Which is very, very exciting. And the wildcard game tonight, for all the Gazlo lovers out there, each team is going to be required a Gazlo with Gravo Bomb. And, just for a little extra spice, a Butcher. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I heard Jhow say something. He was talking about a character, not Sylvanas, Butcher. And I think that when I was meditating, I actually heard that. So, each team is going to be required a Gazlo Butcher. Gazlo must have Gravo. And it's going to be on Sky Temple. Each team has banned 2 characters. From one side, we have a ban of... Hold on.
Hold up.
Luther, Falstad. And the other team has banned Maev, Diablo. So kind of like little core combos coming out from both teams, I think.
Whoever gets the Medivh wins.
It was close to deaths. Had the Falstad Uther ban, and Team Good Guys had the Maev Diablo. So they're going to be drafting blind into each other, the other 3 picks. So there's no countering going on. We could see an Oriel Cho'Gath. We could see... I'm not really sure, honestly. But the only things that we do know is that Butcher and Gazlo will be on both teams. The other thing that I wanted to bring up as we move into the wildcard game tonight is everyone watching the stream. Just want to say, appreciate all of you. Thank you guys for all the bit supports. These players appreciate it. We appreciate it. The casters appreciate it. All the subscribers. Also Cylance and Ridgebake. Both a great antivirus program and an amazing book bag if you're trying to carry your teammates. Which is something that we all struggle with every day.
Well, I have an emote like that.
Do you?
Yeah.
Is it a Ridgebake emote?
Not quite, but it's a carry emote.
Excellent. Well, that's what we got. Honestly, GG's to both of these teams so far. Good Guys and Close to Death. They've had a great series. and I'm honestly pretty excited about this wildcard game. How do you guys feel? What would your strategy be going into it?
Oh, I'm going Furnace Blast every day of the week. You ain't
what are you pairing with it?
Well, I mean, we got Gravel Bomb, right?
Okay, so you just could random the other 3 picks.
As somebody who's played 18,000 games of Butcher, you can look it up, right? Tyrande. Butcher Tyrande is better than Diablo Tyrande. I tried to convince some people last year that Butcher was a tank. Nobody really wanted to follow up on that, but there was one team towards the end of the year.
I was about to say,
did do that.
Hold on.
Shout out to my Team 12, Octopus boys. They ran it. Butcher was a tank last year. You guys just weren't ready for it. It's like in the first Back to the Future when Marty goes back and he plays rock and it's like, oh, you don't really like it right now, but your kids are gonna love it. That was Butcher last year. People just weren't ready for it yet, man.
Yeah, because our kids are gonna be playing Heroes.
Ooh.
Go!
What changed about Butcher now?
Block at level 1, cooldown charge at level 4, 10-second point-and-click stun, small wind-up, spell armor at level 7, point-and-click CC essentially with level 10, and 13 and beyond, 16 armor when you're low, making him super tanky. Butcher also had a health pool of around 2150 baseline, I believe is where it's at. At the time, ETC baseline health pool was like 2200, 2250, far riskier, had self-sustain and healing, and very good point-and-click CC with easy follow-up, and unstoppable frames when you press E on a target. Just set a few things to list.
JL's playing Butcher as a tank. That's all I'm saying.
I'm rounding mine out. Uther, Tyrande, Jaina.
Uther's banned.
Uther's
banned. All right, so White Mane, Tyrande, Jaina. It's all for X.
Give me a Tyrande Li Ming. Easy CC, easy point and click damage. People don't live unless there's a Medivh on the other side, which Medivh is the #1 pick coming into this draft.
Ooh,
I'm picking Murky, Abathur, and
see, you want to 3008
Tracer.
Mac Daddy's out here with that damn.
He was like, let me randomly pick some names out of
No. There's a lot of strategy there.
Fucking
a lot. Butcher's solo laning, Tracer's ganking, Avatar's hatting.
He's out here with this.
And I picked another one that I now forgot. Yeah,
right.
Perfect. Yeah, the other one it doesn't matter at that point. The composition would be beautiful. Trust me, there's a few ways to play this game. You either play to fight like these guys are, or you play ahead of the curve like the Mac Daddy, and you just never fight at all. And instead, you just you frustrate the enemy, and you make them angry, and you make them lose. Right? You isolate their
your Avatar Murky pick.
Yes, good, perfect.
So Mac Daddy, let me make sure I understand the type. Josh, I think Mac Daddy is the type of person, you go to play him in chess, right? You sit down, fresh board, everyone's lined up. You sit down, he goes first. He just looks across and just says, checkmate. And you're like,
do you Haloris even?
Like, hello?
And then you look down at the board and you have no more pieces. And how do you even handle that state? This is where the meditation comes in.
Right.
Things are happening without you even noticing.
Just on a different level.
I think I'm excited for this. Let's see how these teams show up. We're gonna start the game up, and let's see what happens. But again, congratulations to both of these teams. They played really well tonight. I'm excited for this last game. Again, thank you guys all in the chat for hanging out with us. Competitive Heroes is still really fun to watch and really fun to play. So I'm glad that we can all hang out every Wednesday night and watch some Heroes slappage. So
Mac,
clapping.
Thanks for pausing your commune with the orcas.
Yeah.
and you know, spending some time to drop the Mac Daddy analysis. We really appreciate it. Enjoy your deep sea exploration, man.
Yeah, we definitely are gonna catch several of these new dolphins that they just. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I'm out of here. Thank you guys.
Thanks, Mac Daddy.
Mac Daddy out.
I feel like the players probably stole half of my ideas. And they're just preparing for the impending doom of me actually putting a team together to come out here and essentially clap everybody. Everybody. Everyone.
I mean, there's obviously an asterisk there because whatever team I put together would stomp your ass flat.
I feel like so, I just feel it in my bones, so right deep in my loins.
Beyond that, sure. You know, the world's your oyster.
I'm about to crack that shell with a giant hammer.
But against me, that's your ass.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm bringing the hammer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. It's your ass, right?
Okay, you got one hero to pick. It's all or nothing. Jhow versus Halorin. 10v10. 5v5. You know, either way, a game of my team versus your team. You got one hero. Who do you pick?
Muradin.
I knew it. You know what Muradin can't do? Deal with my Tracer. I dance around you.
The hell out of here.
I dance around you. I dance around you. I dance.
Yeah.
I do the two-step. I do the hammer dance.
Here's what happened.
I do the Carlton.
I would read the lines of code in the Matrix, crack you in the face with a storm bolt.
Okay. First off.
Proceed to Super Mario Goomba stomp your ass, and then go for the remix. You hear the air horn play. I get my cue back. You've taken 2 W's and you've ceased to exist.
You're right. I have taken 2 W's in a best of 3 when I stomped that ass. That's like, 2 wins. That means I won.
No.
2 W's.
You know,
2.
Not
actually,
1. That was pretty
2.
Good. That was pretty good.
I'm glad you pointed it out. I did take 2 W's. We saw the future.
No, I meant like
game over.
Like my ability W, not using wins.
D2 Phoenix Fire. I would pick Muradin into a Tracer. Both of you are drunk.
I appreciate the leap. That was pretty clever. But back here on Earth, in reality,
how many times have you ever seen a Tracer say, "Oh boy, I sure am scared of that Muradin. If only I could see his wind-up animation on the only thing he has to stop me."
Here's the thing: they don't say that. Until
they don't have to worry about it.
Into my Muradin. Until they run into my Muradin.
The minute Muradin counters Tracer is the day that they
all I'm saying is if we ever 1v1
on a Muradin versus Tracer,
you better never
Please
let me
tell me.
you.
Wait, are you saying 1v1 Muradin versus Tracer?
If I ever kill you in that 1v1, uninstall the game.
Yes, as in it will never happen.
So I have your word. You will you can reinstall it.
In a 1v1, if you have Muradin and I have Tracer, I don't
allow you to reinstall it.
I mean, I might accidentally walk into a thunderclap when I go up and smack my guns on your head. But if I ever die, I won't even tap well. I won't even pick up a globe. And I'll kill you 10 times before you ever take me down. Ever.
So you will uninstall the game if I kill your Tracer.
Uninstall, like everybody on December 14th, 2018.
Damn. Damn, this got real. This got really real. Yikes. It's about to get real for old Deagle Dan too. Oh no. It's like no meat stacks off of me, baby. I'm vegetarian.
I'm sad now.
You did it to yourself.
So we got Gazlo, Butcher, Lucio, Sonya, Rhaegar. So is this a Bloodlust game? Oh, dude, I feel like Close to Death is cheating by picking Cassia and Lily and Defense Matrix Diva.
That's pretty dirty, actually.
I can't believe you remember the day. I just made up an arbitrary day, and it wasn't until you said something that I remembered what it was.
'Twas the night before Christmas and 10 other days or something like that. And all through the house, not a creature is stirring. And for damn sure not HGC 2019.
Oh, nice move back, unaverted, says Bouchier, as Keenan going for the old flanky dang. Look at the bottom left of your screen. He just sniped 3 minions. Well done, Keenan. Well done, sir.
Well played. But yeah, if I'm Deagle Dan, I'm looking at all these blinds and I'm just like, really?
Yeah, that's pretty dirty. The fact that nobody picked Medivh is kind of funny, but they're like, oh, we need wave clearance. Like, do you? Do you?
Oh yeah, Medivh would have been really cool.
I mean, really boring, but you know, would have worked.
No. I can't type through the tears. Damn.
I can tell you one thing. Deagle Dan 67 meat stacks. Cookie Man 16. And what the hell? What are these builds?
Look, man, it's a wild card game. What's the?
Yeah, you know,
Mac
look,
Daddy's
as
pump up song is.
My pump up song is my BKB rap song I found earlier tonight.
That thong, the thong, thong, thong.
He doesn't sing like that, but I wouldn't hate it if he did.
Do people even still wear thongs like that? It's the current year right now.
Well,
We're still in 2019.
I'd rather not answer on camera. Can we move on to another topic?
No,
Can we move on to another topic, please?
Yes. We for sure can. Yes. Wasn't
Temples
asking
are
you.
active.
Wasn't asking
you know, when you wear a thong, it's easier to clap them cheeks. Now you're thinking about it.
No.
Oh, Cookie Man! When Butcher gets butchered, what it do, son? I'm gonna have to question that weird stun placement by Gazlord, but you know it still works out in the end.
That's just, that emote is inappropriate. You know you're wrong for that. Cookie Man can't catch a break, man. He's been getting the wrong end of things pretty consistently over the course of the best of 5. Red Robot coming out here. He's like, I remember what y'all did to me with Diva. Poor Gazlo. He was just trying to give him the clamps.
142 stacks for Deagle Dan versus 25 of Cookie Man. They don't even want to. Oh, Cookie Man, you're gonna die, bro. Step forward again, see what happens. Step 1 inch forward.
Step right up.
They're going on him. I told you.
Bop. That's a slow.
The only problem is Deagle Dan didn't go Q build the same way Cookie Man did to get that cooldown for like the infinite slow.
A divergence of strategies. You only get the counter Butcher with Lily and Cassie if they're around. So where the blinds are away, Deagle Dan's gonna play apparently.
I have to do my taxes in the morning, man. I feel like right now, Deagle Dan is taxing that ass.
Yikes.
Cookie Man right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna do mine Saturday. I'm not looking forward to it.
You want to go together, make it easier?
You're gonna go to someone?
Like a buddy system?
It's gonna be rough.
Speaking of rough, there's a 1 level lead, 5 kills to 0 for
It's
Team
gonna go like some of these team fights have been going. We're close to death. Despite your best efforts. Still your ass. Still getting taxed.
So they're gonna have to bring out the checkbook on this one.
Way more than you bargained for.
Diva almost has mech explosion. I'm curious if she tries to get in here. This might might be... Oh, wait a minute. Unstoppable has a leash, but that does take down the Q of Diva, which means she can't get in there and explode the mechanism.
Ooh, Lambda Slaughter.
Mechanics. Ooh.
Oh!
Oh!
BKB off the top rope. Gravel Bomb comes in. Lily can't play the video game anymore. Goodbye. Blood Splat, Keenan, half health or less. Blood Splat starting to back away. Noah's gonna come in here and take a bite out of Crime. Lucio, oh no, the music's gonna die. Ancestral Healing connects. Keenan just forgot to leave his stove on. He's gonna go ahead and back away. Blood Splat finally gets blown up. And oh no, Keenan somehow manages to duck the Gravel Bomb. Ouch. 4 for 2.
Meanwhile, what is happening in this top? What is happening in all the lanes? They went from only fighting in one lane each to now they're fighting mid, and both lanes are getting pushed in harder than HGC 2018. And this is just becoming a massacre. 210 stacks for Deagle Dan. 53 for Cookie Man. One person's cleaver is lit up. The other person, well, it looks like June. Okay, in Florida. There's no Christmas lights on here.
It's a bit ironic that the butcher that's been dealing with the blinds is the one that's already completed the quest. That's not how it's supposed to work, right?
Well, I mean, you know, if you're a good player, yeah, sure. I mean, you know how to deal with it.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Well, like I said...
Charge gets another. Red Robot comes out here, drops the mech. Boop. Not enough to take out the old Deagle Dan. Lambda to Slaughter. Somebody's going to stick around and have this conversation. Clint says otherwise, though. We're going to go ahead and throw the bouncy ball out. Cassia nets minimal value.
Some people ask, like, is it Lambda the Slaughter or is it Furnace Blast? Look, I mean, Lambda the Slaughter can be cleansed. Rhaegar's Duff, apparently you can't self-cleanse because he already used it on Deagle Dan. But the rest of the team, Deagle Dan in top lane, or excuse me, Gazlo in top lane, Sonya and Lucio mid lane, pushing that in. Look, in the long run, this is the far better play. It's pretty terrifying if you're on the side of close to death, thinking like, oh, we got this, because this is destructive. Look, there's another wave. Some might even say it's another one.
Another one. Level 13, not yet here, close to death. Uh-oh. Oh, have this conversation with us. Stay a while and listen.
We got a conversation, I believe, between one of the teams.
Yep.
God damn it. I'm pissed.
Yeah, Noah got it.
Shit. Goodbye.
We're getting ogres bottom.
Double ogre.
That's 4 ogres.
Consider the 4 ogres there. Can we?
Dude, I already got 25 globes.
Oh
my god.
No. Holy shit, we're insane.
Oh god.
Oh wait, she can still get that?
Oh god, I'm dead.
You're not dying on me! No, okay, you're dying on me! I have nothing!
Run, Brian, run!
Wait,
Did you say no, no, no? What do you mean? What am I supposed to do?
Run, Brian.
I was knowing the enemy running at me, killing me. I was pleading for my life.
No, 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 no. Don't funk with my heart.
No, 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 no. I was pleading for my life. You were going to say, look how happy that boombox is over these proceedings. Top rope, double drop, protruded. Oh, yeah. Goes ahead and throws a spear in the Red Robot. BKB out here. Pretty slippery.
I feel like this blind squad is starting to find its stride. Cassie out here hacking with 43,000 damage. Only Sonya on the other side with 24k. And Top Keep's going to die. But oh, Cookie Man up to 147 stacks if they can ever make something happen. Uh-oh. Rhaegar? Oh, wait, Gazlo is showing bottom. They know that there's somebody bottom.
Blood splat, caught forward, Cassia. Go ahead and put those jugs down, Lily. That's going to be it. Red Robot starts to back away. Doesn't have the bomb yet available. Gravel Bomb comes out. We're dropping these bombs. Also, Dynamite, by the way. Red Robot going to be the next target. Charging in. Yikes.
Butcher on core, better than an Illidan on core. Run directly there. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200 core shots. Gasso finally made his way back.
Ooh, ooh.
Does he land the grab-o? No, he doesn't have 10 seconds out.
No, nerf that. The full health ancestral on Lucio just to make that statement. Okay. Well,
that's a oh.
No, like this is that's checkmate. That's Mac Daddy checkmate right there. That's
that's like cosmic.
Like I've got a full row of pawns. Like we haven't even it's move 0. What do you mean checkmate? Checkmate.
I mean, when you play with Mac Daddy, he actually he only plays with queens. I don't know if you know that.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's like he's just it's like 4D chess, Star Trek style. Like you don't even know what's happening.
You know what happens? You go to sit down and play chess with him, and then he's got a wingman. And you're just like, oh,
dude, I watched him streaming last night, and I watched him with a wingman, and I'm
you mean
like,
McIntyre? McIntyre. I don't know if Mac Daddy's ever streamed.
I watched McIntyre last night.
I don't know if I want to chronicle Mac Daddy's goings on by way of a stream. I don't know if I could take that. McIntyre's like it's cool to watch McIntyre, but Mac Daddy, I don't think they got glasses for that, man.
Mac Daddy lives on a plane of existence that I only dream about.
Yeah, that's a
like
visual
only people in
representation.
California actually know, and Colorado like actually can like figure out a way to get there. It's crazy.
Colorado. Oh, I see what you did there. Oh man, what color is Mac Daddy's submarine?
Invisible, dude. That thing has stealth tech. Nobody knows what it looks like.
Right.
It's literally stealth.
That's
first off,
that's an
submarines are
unanswerable
designed to look phallic shaped so that they're invisible because it's hard to see. Okay? So he has technology that doesn't even allow us to see it. We can't even look at it.
I don't even know how to feel about that. I ain't even go there. But you're not wrong. Right, Amore? Wait, I don't know. We heard. I think we're gonna have a winners interview. I feel like BKB, he's out here spitting 16 bars consistently enough. You may as well come out here and freestyle with us for a little bit.
We all move here. We actually get Noah?
We're moving in. We're getting Noah.
Is that the young Noah?
It might be.
It might. So Noah, how's it feel to get Genji nerfed again?
He's taken too many. He's not good. It's no nerfs for Genji, please.
You say that. And yet, did you see what you did to them? Did you see? Were you there? When you did what you did to them, did you see that with your eyes?
Yeah, any reset hero is going to be good with 7 things to kill.
But you saw it.
I was there.
With your face.
Uh-huh. That's the one.
What you did to theirs. Their faces. Yeah?
Yeah. I saw it. It was fair and balanced.
No nerfs. Fair. What fun and interactive. Good times? Smile?
Something like that. Always smiles.
I was messing with you, man. You play like a beast, man. That was cool.
Noah,
what you got for him, Josh?
Yeah, so I need an explanation on the draft that you guys in the game you guys lost. What exactly were you going for with the comp there?
So Samuro's overpowered. And Murky's pretty good too. But I think that it's like pineapple on pizza or fruitcake. Like fruit's good, cake's good, and fruitcake is probably the worst thing on the planet.
Whoa.
So like Murky's great. And Samuro's great. But Murky and Samuro together in the same team is probably not what you're looking for.
Is Murky the fruit or the cake?
Murky would be the fruit.
Is Murky the pineapple or the pizza?
I don't like pineapple, so Murky would be pineapple, yeah.
But you said Murky was good.
Well, that doesn't mean I have to like it though. Like, it may be powerful, but I don't like it.
You see my face, Josh?
I mean, like, I'm trying to wrap my head around this, man. Like, Noah's sending me, like, first he sends me this direction, then he sends me this direction, then he brings them together, but then he goes backwards again. And it's like, I'm kind of lost. I'm kind of lost right now.
Look, man, it's simple. Pineapple pizza, fruitcake. You mix them together too much, you fuck it up.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I think we forgot the part about pineapple pizza with ham. Like, that actually makes sense.
Stop.
Like, that's the true original OG pineapple and ham Hawaiian pizza.
Here's the thing. They went ham, and they had to play game 4. That's all I'm saying.
Wait, Noah, what did you play in the wild card game, Noah?
The Butcher Rhaegar game? I was Rhaegar in that one.
Yeah, okay, so so anyways, looking forward, okay, I threw out a challenge. Okay, we don't actually know who you guys are playing in 2 weeks, but those are the rules. You actually got to come back and defend the title. First off, 2 questions. Do we get another BKB rap? Is he going to be beside Luigi the second time?
Damn.
Secondly, I feel I can bring 4 people together and do some work. How do you feel about that?
Like, do some work as in win games?
As in
take down TGG and my twin brother BKB.
Am I allowed to laugh in an interview, or is that toxic?
Nah, man, go for it.
I mean, you can laugh at the prospect of you guys winning a game.
Wait,
that's
Josh,
fine.
Josh, wait, Josh. No, let me hear this chortle.
No, I just a big smile. That's all.
It doesn't sound like you're laughing or smiling.
I don't have any belly laughs.
Let me get. let me get one of those.
I don't know that I have any of those in me, Halorin. I hate to disappoint.
Fear will bring out a lot of emotions. Laughter is not one of them.
I hear Mysticles laughing in the back of my house, so I'm being flamed already.
Mysticles? There was no Mysticles on your team.
I don't know who that is, actually.
Get wrecked.
It must be some random person in the back of my house.
That's a pressing issue.
I should probably get on that, honestly.
I would say.
But on the BKB song, to give you guys a little inside info, I've heard one is coming. I don't have a date yet.
Ooh.
Damn.
That's a little insider info. Don't tell anybody I told you.
Is it a close to death and then Team Feed'em diss track?
It could be.
Dude, if you guys could put out a Team Feed'em diss track, it would probably bring all the boys to the yard.
That would be next level.
I'll see what I can do.
That would be actually next level.
They want to come throw hands. We'll see what sort of beats BKB can throw together.
If we get the Team Feed'em diss track going into Fight Night, like that is peak Fight Night. I'm just saying.
That's what Fight Night's for.
It's not what it's not for. I'm still back here waiting for this chuckle.
It's not coming.
I want one of those, man.
Hold on. I just got a whisper from Mysticles, a.k.a. Double D. I'm laughing because Noah is scared RN. What does RN mean?
I'm scared.
Right now.
Right in this very moment.
It's the current year.
I gotta say, man,
what's
LMFRO?
It's like, no, man, it's not. It's not how it works. It's not how any of this. So Noah, we've seen 2 really strong teams here. We've seen Team Feed'em come out here and they were like, we need someone like who's the master, show enough. Like we need someone to show up in challenges, right? And then Mork. It was like Mork and Mindy. That guy, and then he had a team, and they came out here and played pretty well too. And then there's these 2 really strong teams. Are the good guys in that conversation?
as on the same level as Team Freedom and the Orc team?
Mockle.
Monocle.
Yeah, Monocle.
I will say that they're strictly better than one of those teams and closing in on another. I'll let you decide which is which.
Ooh. Oh.
Mm.
A little bit of spice out here, Josh. You hear that? We don't need a diss track.
I almost feel like I should come out with my own, but I feel like it'd be too easy after tonight. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to the next one.
Jhow, what's your rap name, Jhow?
What's up?
What's your rap name?
I mean, J-How's not cool enough? What the hell?
You said that. I didn't say that. All right, Jhow. All right, arms, weak, legs, spaghetti. All right, no, we're gonna see you out here in 2 weeks, man. You got anything else for us?
Just if you're gonna bring somebody, you better not lose, Jhow, because that would be embarrassing.
Ooh.
Look, before we let you go, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Like, no jokes, right? If I put together 4 people, like I don't even know if you come within 2 levels when you lose. Like 3-0, not even close to level, 100%.
Wow.
I don't think that you could get the 4 members.
I'll put the entire bounty on. I won't even let my team take home part of the bounty if we lose. All or nothing. All or nothing.
Wow.
Gingy couldn't even carry you.
All or nothing.
There's no way.
You're not even agreeing. I'm literally giving you the chance to take home free.
Is that a challenge currently?
Look, we're going to get Rich. Kyocha will get Wiz a visa finally. He's been trying to play in NA since the 80s. Let's get him in here. Damn.
I mean, in the words of a good old Georgia song, I'll take that bet you're going to regret because I'm the best there's ever been.
Are you trying to make a deal with the devil?
Spin 16 out here, Josh.
Something like that.
Is he trying to say the devil went down to Georgia?
He's actively freestyling.
The Diablo's about to come down to Noah's house, knock on some doors.
All I know is that over the course of this evening, it wasn't my face freestyled on.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Noah. I didn't mean to do that.
It's okay. There's just only so much you can settle with talk, Jhow. Only so much. Eventually, you're gonna have to put some play behind it.
Yeah, that's the easy part. That's the easy part.
I'd love to see it.
I think we got to go, man. Like we're being ushered out of the door. Like it's like when you're doing a speech for the Grammys or the Oscars,
and they start playing the music. Like get the hell off the stage.
Yeah,
you're done.
Yeah.
Look, man. I want to thank my second cousin. Stop. No, all right, man. We'll see you in a couple weeks.
All right.
You guys are looking pretty solid out here. I want to see what else you got to do. I want to see you guys bring out some of these former champions. I want to see the remix.
All right, we'll see what we can do.
All right, man. Congratulations. See you in a couple of weeks, buddy.
Peace out.
GG's.
You know, Josh, Jhow, Howard, this has been another exciting, very fun evening. I've had a good time. Have you had a good time? I've had a good time.
I'm amped up, man. I'm juiced up right now.
Gin and juiced up right now?
Not quite.
Right.
I'm feeling like I want to play some Heroes right now. I feel like I want to watch somebody play Heroes right now.
Yeah. All right. Well, Fight Night, you guys know where to be. Every other Wednesday, best and brightest in North America, showing up, giving us a good time. Really appreciate everyone donating bits. The more we can support the teams in these efforts, the more episodes that we get, and the players really appreciate it. It's always cool to check out the VODs and have a good time. And you hear us talk about the games. That seems to be pretty interesting in and of itself, I guess. I don't know. I have a good time. You have a good time, Josh? I have a good time.
Yes, Albert. Good time.
All right, that's going to do it for us. Thanks for another fun episode of Fight Night. We'll see y'all here in a couple of Wednesdays. We'll see you then. Damn.
BKB!